When the sky is cloudy and gray,
I let my daydreams take me away.
off to somewhere just with you, where I know I'll see you soon.
The moment you and I had together, all the promises that we made, the loves we shared will be ours forever.
What shall we do today?
If our time were to end tomorrow, say hello with a smile on my face.
Our hearts beating as one, come what may.
In my heart I know, alone I'm never home.
Sometimes I collapse, you bring me back.
A bond near unbreakable, a connection divine. We'll stand together through the test of time. Thank you's not enough for all you've done for us, for all the memories that we shared. From the bottom of our hearts we sing a song of love for you. Thank you for loving us too. No distance can break us.
Our souls intertwine.
If you're here by my side,
I'll be just fine.
thank you's not enough for all you've done for us, for all the memories that we shared. From the bottom of our hearts we sing a song of love for you. Thank you for loving us too.
I'm off to somewhere just with you.
So I'll see you soon.
Upload. Optimize. Repeat. Yeah, no. No. Tried to play nice, tried to fit the mold. Same safe sound, same story told. Watch the numbers, watch them stall. Like I'm talking, but it don't hear me at all. Change the tone, change the lane. Same damn game, different name. Every step feels predefined. Like I gotta fake it just to climb. Post at the right time, say the right things, but none of that feels like me. Algorithm don't know me, don't see what I see. Trying to box me in, but I don't fit clean. Some days dark, some days light. Some nights loud, some nights quiet. If I lose it all just being me, then that's alright. Let it be. One day rock, next day rap, next day something they don't map. Call it messy, call it wrong, still feels better than playing along. Try to chase it, lost my head, turn my thoughts into what they said. Now I'm stepping off that line, taking back what used to be mine. Views go up, views go down, still the same when no one's around. Algorithm don't know me, don't see what I see, trying to box me in, but I don't fit clean. Some days dark, some days light, some nights loud, some nights quiet. If I lose it all just being me, then that's alright. Let it be. I made this cause I wanted to, not cause I thought it'd work. If that's wrong, then maybe I don't care. Algorithm don't know me, never really did. I'm done playing safe just to feel like this. If it grows, cool. If it don't, fine. At least I know this one's mine.
Well, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. It's your old pal, Grandpa Grumps, Grandpa Vtubers. Well, here we are for VTuber Highlights. It's still Phase Connect month. We're still going through Gen 1, and I'm going to screw up this name big time. I know I am. Don't put anything in the comments. I know I'm going to mess it up. I've always messed up names. I don't know why people bring it up. It's just accept it. It's going to happen. I'm going to mess up the name. And she's going to say her name. And even after she says her name, I'm still going to mess it up. Okay? For what I've been told is my soul. Now, this is actually supposed to be said. Give me a minute. Yeah, blah, blah. Iori. Hakushika. That's about as close as you're going to get. I'll tell you that right now. But let's get you over there so you can see what we're going to be seeing here. We'll get you over here. Hey, look, I'm fully prepared. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah. Why is my PNG not working? I don't know. My PNG. There we are. Okay, now it's working. Jeez. It's to one of my streams. I know. Okay. But let's learn about Iori. A special killer agent disguised as a maid. Do we happen to mention that she's a deer? On a secret mission on Earth to blend in, Iori infiltrated a cafe and became a maid. While learning everything she can about Earth, she found a new alarming interest. It's just a fucking killer deer. Just saying. How does Face Connect come up with this stuff? Anyway, let's take a look at her debut stream. Like we do everything here. We just look at her debut stream. We don't watch multiple streams. What we do is we're going to watch like 3 to maybe 4 videos, depending on length, and watch 3 to 4 shorts to give us a general idea of her content and her personality. What we're going to do right now is see how it all started. So let's see how badly if she ever watches this, because I know how people are so happy about watching her very first stream. So yeah, here you go. What's your schmack? Right. here. Nice BMG, by the way. Don't know what this is. Oops. Let me see. Pressure. Oh, it's the chat.
始まってる始まってるあすごいいっぱいコメント
Okay, hold on. A quick second. I'm going to turn on closed captioning because she does speak English and she also speaks Japanese and she switches back and forth. So, right now we'll have closed caption on so we can have English subtitles.
ありがとうございます緊張するって言いたいけど思ったより緊張してないかもしれない平常運転で行けそうですではねまず、名前の方から紹介させていただきたいと思いますあ、Hello こんにちはゆいさん Hi everyone 名前を、博士かいおりと申します白い鹿にひらがなでいおりと書いて博士かいおりと言います Hi everyone I've been looking forward to be so excited to see you guys yeah on Twitter I think I said like I'm nervous to be honest I'm not I'm a little bit nervous for sure but not much than I thought yeah and oh yeah my name I haven't said my name in English my name is Iori Hakushika from Face Connect and I'm officially debuted
So it's Iori. We're just going to call her Iori. All right? Iori. I'm not even going to try to say the last name. So, Iori.
from today yay いやー本当にドキドキだったかなと思ってたけど思ってたよりいけそうで安心しました嘘つく
For some reason, I don't think this closed captioning is right. Just saying. I don't think that's what she said. Just to be honest. So, yeah. God, I love Google Translate. It does such a wonderful job. I don't think she's talking about sleep, air, infiltrating vortexes diminish. Yeah, strong brush, few puppies, small leaking. What the fuck is this? I mean, come on, Google. You can do a little bit of a better job, man. Just a little bit of a better job. Oh, dear God. Jesus. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. Hey, Clanker.
のはダメですよって来てるけどついてませんよちょっとね始まる直前まで仮眠をしてたのでだいぶ綺麗になりましたあ、イリマさん緊張しなくてよかったねありがとうございますやっぱりニューシーズンat English so thank you yeah I think I'm not elite but yes I am bilingual Thank you! That's the nation sound! It might be a little bit big.
Okay, we're just gonna start. We're gonna start closing. That was unintentionally funny. Yeah, just yeah. Anyway, Yuri here is bilingual. She speaks Japanese, English. She also does her streams in Japanese. What I read a little bit. She streams in English a whole lot, not like full time like them, I think. But yeah, she says she streams in Japanese. But let's get to her cards are going to be in Japanese. she likes new game. I like that. Redive. Yeah. Redive. These are obviously animes. The ones I can actually read. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get too much out of her cards because they're in Japanese, obviously. But I want to get to her first model. Yep, there we are. Okay, obviously she is a quote-unquote maid who happens to be an assassin who happens to be a deer. Okay. Just, just. Let's say the maid is a nice, simple design. Once again, original model, easy for fan artists to recreate and make artwork of, and that's so important when you first started out as a female VTuber. Just not to have an overly complicated design and keep it simple. And like this is like a classic type thing, a maid outfit. So overall, her voice is very nice. Okay, she has like I would say like an Ina quality to her voice, very soft spoken. I don't know if she's going to get more chaotic as the years go by. I have watched literally none of her content. Maybe a clip where she was like collabing with some other Phase Connect members, but really no sense of her. So let's kind of, I'm going to move along here. Oh, she is going to sing, but let's hopefully, if you want to watch more of her debut stream, please do. If you're interested in her and see how it all began for her. And that's an important thing. I just recommend don't turn closed captioning on. All sorts of things wrong with that. She has been streaming, I think, 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. Like all the first gen Phase Connect. She has collabed with her gen mates. Most notably her Japanese speaking gen mates. And Tenma. We don't talk about Tenma on the channel. We don't. Tenma scares me. But Iori here, she likes Minecraft. She has played some horror games. Rage bait games. But yeah, she has quite a bit of VODs up that you can go peruse at your leisure and be able to enjoy and learn more about her as far as how she streams and all that. Which I would recommend anytime you're like interested in a VTuber to check out a couple of their VODs. Maybe typically I always recommend start with her debut. And then maybe go like a couple years down. Shows. Generally, all the girls in Phase Connect kind of scare me, but especially one that claim to be an assassin. I'm too old for this shit. But it's like I said, to learn more about her, check out a couple of her streams. And maybe catch one of her when she's actually streaming. She has a few streams coming up. Go to back to the top here. She's got a couple of streams coming up. She's got one coming up tomorrow, Phase World, which I think is her Minecraft world type thing. Iori is your tutor. I'll be scared. And she's gonna have like a chat session. She's got 3 streams already scheduled here. But let's go to her videos. Let's check out a couple of her videos. We'll go to her oldest, like always. We always start at the beginning. Well, she has like a short little music video. Take a look real fast. Oh, like a minute and 43 seconds.
円周率、早速ですが読んでいきたいと思います。3点82148086280829823086280829821348221480865132
Keep counting or singing numbers? I'm not gonna put trying to close caption again.
504-789-452-11-11-12-13-14-15-16-17-18-19-20-21-22-23-24-25-26-27-28-29-30-31-32-33-34-35-36-37-38-39-40-41-42-43-44-45-46
Okay. I don't know what that was all about, but okay. That was interesting. Alright. Let's kind of go down here and we'll try to do. We got 4 years of content. Let's see. Let's find something. Just 2 years ago. This one's 51 seconds.
Welcome back. Let me take your jacket. Why does it smell like roses? You went out with your brother, right? And if I remember correctly, he doesn't even like these kind of smells. Are you sure there wasn't any girls there? Are you sure? You know, you made me like you back. You had to take the responsibilities. Even if you cheat, you can't run away from me. Good boy. The only thing I need to do is to stay with me forever.
Oh dear God. Right? He was a little bit too natural with that. Just to be honest, he was just a little bit too natural with it. Okay. Yeah, that was 3 years ago. Something from 2 years ago. You may actually have to find. I want to say what's on her channel. I don't want to take too much, watch too many things. I want her to be able to get views. You need to know before going to Tokyo Disney Resort. Hey, there we go. Okay, four tips.
Since there's more travelers going to Tokyo, I'm guessing there's more going to Tokyo Disney Resort as well. But there's not much information out about Tokyo Disney Resort in English compared to...
I will say, basically from her debut stream to now, her ability to speak comfortably has gone way up. It sounds a lot more natural. What I've noticed a lot with VTubers and just streamers in general is that they all start with this preconceived notion of how they should sound. And all of a sudden they started going to how they actually sound every day. VTubers in general try to stay within the scope of the quote-unquote character they are being presented as. Whether it be an assassin deer or an alcoholic chihuahua. Okay, but they become very more natural to how they really are, as far as how they speak and the tone, pacing, and all that. So, comparative to how she started when she was speaking, she is got like more of a natural flow to her.
Other Disney parks. So today I like to talk about what you should be careful of when going to TDR. First thing is the lineup. Japanese people tend to make a line more than North Americans, so even at the entrance, you'll notice a very long line. Some people apparently wait from like 5 a.m. or sometimes earlier than that, especially when the new event starts. Not only at the entrance or at the ride, there will be people sitting on the ground around the parade route. Commonly in Japan, it's a bad matter to sit on the ground, but in Disneyland, it's different. These people are sitting and waiting so they can watch the parade from the best spot. It's called Jizo in Tokyo Disney Resort otaku terms. Second is the different lightning lanes, which in TDR we used to call Fast Pass. Right now, TDR has two types of lightning lanes. One called Priority Pass and the other one called Disney Premium Access, DPA. There are rules when using, but main thing you want to keep in mind is that Priority Pass is free, but that DPA is a paid service.
Okay.
DPA price ranges from 1,500 yen to 2,000 yen depending on the ride. And also don't forget that some rides don't have both of them, so you just need to line up.
Okay.
Third is about Fantasy Springs. It's the world's first area, so I guess many people are excited about it when going to Tokyo Disney Sea. But be careful because not everyone can enter it. Right now, the time I'm recording this, to enter Fantasy Springs, you need a standby pass, which is a pass to queue for a ride or shop, in this case for a ride, and or DPA for one of the Fantasy Springs ride. Without one of those, you cannot enter Fantasy Springs. And once you leave, you cannot come back unless you have another new standby pass or DPA. If you use vacation package for Fantasy Springs or stay at a Fantasy Springs hotel, you have access to this area anytime. So if you want to stay at Fantasy Springs for a long time, I strongly recommend you getting the vacation package or staying at the hotel.
Okay.
Fourth is about the transportation they have. Tokyo Disneyland is located right in front of Maihama Station, so after you exit the station, you can walk there really easily. But if you're going to Tokyo Disney Sea, walking is not ideal since it takes about 20ish minutes and you want to save that energy until you get inside the park. Trust me, you don't want to do it, especially in the hot summer season. The most popular way to get to Tokyo Disney Sea is using the monorail called Disney Resort Line. Unfortunately, Disney Resort Line is not a free service, it does cost 300 yen, but it's easy and faster to get to your destination. If you're staying at the official hotels, which are around the TDR, all of the hotels offers free shuttle buses for Maihama Station.
This is informative.
So if you want to save money, it's a good idea to hop on the shuttle bus, although you will miss the cute monorail. It's really cute. They have like decorated ones, sometimes the theme is Toy Story, sometimes the theme is Duffy and Friends. Super cute. Anyways, those were the big 4 points I have, and hope these informations were useful. Follow the compasses of your heart, and hope you have a wonderful time at Tokyo Disney Resort.
How about
Bye-bye!
if this did they like have a partnership with Tokyo Disney to do this? Just out of curiosity, it kind of sounds like something that they did at like a partnership or sponsorship type deal. You know, it was informative. I will say that, and. Not that I'll ever go to Tokyo Disney. I'm not really a Disney person type guy. You know, I mean, my kids are grown. The whole Disney phase, it's way over. Just saying, I have no interest in ever going to a Disney, ever. But it sounds like that was like kind of like a sponsor thing. I mean, especially since the hashtag Tokyo Disney was in the description. Okay, let's check out some. Well. No, that's gonna get covered. Does she have? Oh, this. Oh. Give me a second. I'm trying to see. Headbang. Is that the? Baby metal headbang. I don't know. Baby metal's called headbanger. Hold on. It's only 37 seconds long, so I'm gonna take a quick listen to it. Okay. Hi. All right. I don't like the psychotic look. Okay. I really don't like the psychotic look. I'm just saying. Just don't attack. How would you like to see that coming down the road at you? You know? Just saying. Get a little, your butthole will start puckering real fast when you see something like that running towards you. Okay? Just saying. Okay. Uh-huh. All right. Okay.
疲れた。
Right. Not gonna question it. I'm not gonna question it at all. There's a song right here. It's a year ago. I don't. We're gonna go for it. If I have to take it out of the VOD, I have to. But we'll go ahead and play it. Singing voice, it really does remind me a lot of Ina's singing. She didn't. I don't know if she was singing. But her singing does remind me a lot of Ina's. The funny part, I was actually prior to this stream, I was listening to Violet by Ina of Hollow Life. If you don't know what that is, where the fuck have you been? But her singing voice really reminds me of Ina's. That very relaxing quality to her singing. I don't know if that's true about how she normally is, but that's kind of what it reminds me of. Each other really well. I mean, the differences in their voice, the harmony, they complement each other very well. This is like I'm going to say this is a very good song for them to show how well they harmonize with each other. really liking this. I'm really liking this song. It's very entertaining. It's very upbeat. I'm really enjoying this song a lot. Yeah, I know I typically rail it's in Japanese, all that stuff, but no, I'm not concerned about that. What I'm concerned about is that how well they all work together, how it all kind of flows together, and you really enjoy the overall experience of listening to the song. Yes, I know I'm pausing it, but I got to, so for fair use purpose. This is a very good song. I mean, I may eventually do like a ranking type thing, VTuber songs, eventually a tier list if you want. Not in the near future. Okay, I'm just saying that. Not in the near future. I'm putting that out there. I'm just considering it. I'm not saying I'm going to do it. I'm just considering it. But I really like this song. It's like if I was going to put it would be high up on the tier list. Just how much I'm enjoying this song. That was really good. That was really good. It's probably one of the best songs I've heard out of a VTuber group in a really long time. This is a really good song. They should be very proud of themselves. All right, let's go take some look at some shorts here. Okay, English lessons. Okay, let's take a look at that one.
本日の博士課イングリッシュレッスンはここ数年アメリカ旅行に行く日本人に大人気のカリフォルニアを中心に展開しているハンバーガーチェーン N-Now についてです。早速ですが一緒に発音してみましょう。 N-Now N Out N Out N Out N-Now うまく発音できたかな？
Okay.
そういう方はぜひアニマルスタイルで美味しいハンバーガー楽しんでみてね。本日の
Okay, if I have to give a recommendation to anybody who happens to be here and or watching the VOD in Japan, do not go to In-N-Out Burger. Okay, don't. There's a lot better burger places than In-N-Out, I hate to tell you. Or Five Guys. There's a lot better places than In-N-Out and Five Guys, okay? Just say. And if you happen to eat fast food here in America, you're going to be greatly disappointed, I hate to tell you. A VTuber's dream.
Let's talk about the type of person I get attracted to. Ooh, burning. Gachikois, you might want to have some tissue so you can wipe your tears. I
Okay.
easily get lonely, so I often say I like someone who will accompany me and who's joyful and general. And
I'm out. I'm saved. Thank God.
adding on other things, it always kind of concludes to a golden retriever type of person, just like Nick from Heartstopper. But
What the fuck does that mean? A golden retriever type person? What the hell does that mean? You want someone that slobbers all over you? And comes up and licks you in the face all the time? I know you're going to talk about the sniffing of butt. Golden retriever person? What the fuck does that mean? You people are weird.
one day, when I couldn't sleep, I was thinking of the characteristics of a golden retriever type of person, then realized that the golden retriever types are not the only one who applies to the characteristics. There was someone better than them.
Okay.
Yes, the golden retrievers. Yes, the dog ones. So here's the type of person I like. If anyone does or knows someone who applies to this exact Iori's dream boyfriend, please contact Face Connect. Let's talk about the type of person I get attracted to. Ooh.
So what the fuck of this golden? It's I don't even try to explain it to me. I don't want it explained to me because I don't want to understand it. Okay, I'm just saying I don't want to understand it at all. Okay. Oh, she did a Halloween thing. Okay. I'll take it. This is the last short one. Let me go to a clip channel if we get a couple more clips in here.
トリックアトリート。お菓子くれなきゃいたずらするぞ。
Okay, that was
トリ
cute.
ックアトリート。お菓子くれなきゃいたずらするぞ。
That was cute. I can't deny that. That was fucking cute. Alright, that was just really cute. Hey, Shadow. Yeah. Like I said, don't explain to me. I don't want to know. I just know I'm not one. I want to save BB Biscuit clips and all that for when I cover her, because I plan on cover her probably by the end. Okay. There we are. Okay. Yuri's Taco Bell store. Okay. I gotta talk about Taco Bell. All right.
Taco Bell, there's one thing that I really like, so nostalgia about Taco Bell. When I was a kid, the area that I used to live was like a resort, like beach resort kind of. So, every condominiums around there.
I'm sorry, the rabbit looks psychotic. The assassin deer looks fine, like normal, but the psychotic rabbit on the left. Okay. I mean, look, it's just like, she's got the 10,000-yard stare going on. Just saying. And the glasses don't really help that much. I was like, really? Yeah. Okay.
Had a pool. And I used to swim at the pool, like go to the beach and then to the pool and then go back home. And at the pool, when you kind of like spin around in the pool, it tastes like Taco Bell.
What? What?
I don't know why, and I don't know how that's possible, but so I didn't need to eat Taco Bell. I had free.
She swam in a pool that tastes like Taco Bell. Ooh! Ooh! I'm gonna go find a fucking different pool. Okay? I'm just being honest. But, ew. Oh. Ew. Ooh. Can you imagine us swimming in a pool that tastes like Taco Bell? Ah. Ah. She does. She looks fucking psychotic. People's looking psychotic right now. I'm sorry she is. Look at her eyes. It's like got that 10,000-yard stare going on.
We talk about whenever I like take a spin in the pool.
Oh. What? Oh god, that's making me like feel sick even thinking about what?
I'm not sure why, but I'm guessing
People pissed in it! Oh my god!
yeah, there was many
Jesus.
people like puking and pissing in the pool, so it might have been that.
Jesus Christ.
So, but like, it's not like when you just swim, you have to spin in there, then it somehow tastes like Taco Bell.
Ew, 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 ew. Why are you fucked up? Why are you like this, Iori? Why are you like this? Jesus Christ. Did your family know what you were doing?
I wasn't eating that. I wasn't. Hey, don't get me wrong. I didn't have my mouth open or anything. My mouth was shut. It's just that in the pool, it somehow like tasted Taco Bell. So it's the condominium's fault that they didn't like maintain it and clean it well.
Oh my god.
It's not my fault. Of course, you'll like play at the pool.
So
I'm
how,
fine
if your
to a
mouth
fucking
wasn't
pool.
open, how are you tasting it?
I don't. That's the point. That's the
What do you
mystery.
mean that's the point?
That's the mystery that I don't know and I haven't been able.
This water got so toxic, she absorbed it and got the taste of Taco Bell in her mouth without opening her mouth to actually taste the water. How the fuck does that work? You know, I mean, the physics here don't make sense. That's all I'm saying.
To solve it. I don't know why, but it tastes like Taco Bell.
Is it like how people will like put stuff like in other parts of their body and
What?
say that like they're tasting it? You know, like
What?
that's a thing. Is people will be like, oh, I can like.
Even more disturbing. People. Okay? Can you not talk? You're making it worse. Oh, boy. Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm.
Like taste stuff if I like touch it, or they'll be like, I can taste it if I put it up my ass.
What?
Jesus Christ. Why do you have to go down that road? Oh, Jesus Christ. Once again, psychotic rabbit. Okay. Oh, God.
What?
Stuff
There's
like that,
people
you
like
know?
that?
Yeah. Maybe you're like that.
No!
That's so wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, that's like
Oh my
one of my
God.
memories from childhood when it comes to Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Okay, you need to bleach your memories. I hate to tell you this right now. Just block that memory completely out. Just block that memory completely out. I didn't think she was going to talk about pool water tasting like Taco. I thought she was going to talk about an experience she went to Taco Bell for the first time or something like that. But not this shit. Wow. Ah. Okay. Wow. Yuri debates Sakura IRL over washing ground beef. Huh? Does anybody watch ground beef? I mean, I have never heard of anybody like running ground beef underwater or cooking it. That's just weird, to be honest. All right, I
I
gotta
don't
find.
think sake and spaghetti is edible. So again, sake and spaghetti Napolitan are two different dishes. Don't mix it up. It's completely two different dishes. It's completely two different dishes. The way you cook it, the ingredients are different, and everything's different. Have you tried his recipe? I freaking ate it when he made it.
Huh?
I was there when he made it. Shinon, thank you for the raid. Welcome everyone. Hello, I'm Iori Hakushika from Phase Origins, and we're looking at a Japanese cafe restaurant because I'm hungry. And there was the Napolitan spaghetti.
All that food looks good. I would give one of everything. Just being honest right now. Okay. All that looks like I want it right now. I would like to have every single dish on that menu right now. All right, just being honest. Would I be able to eat it all? No, but I want to taste every single dish on that menu right now. Anyway, let's go to Masakana washing ground beef.
The Japanese style ketchup pasta. And so I was like, yo, sake and spaghetti. So I had to explain those two are completely different. And then someone asked, but have you ever tried? And I'm like, yeah, I was freaking there when he cooked it. And I couldn't finish it because it was too bad. We had the authentic recipe. Yeah, me, Urika, and I think Iori was there too. I don't remember if Iori left before that or had it together. Me and Urika definitely. We two definitely ate it. We didn't finish it. I'm so sorry. Food waste is not good, but it's inedible. Like, seriously, it's bad. So, I had a few bites and I was like, I don't think it's supposed to be like this. I don't think spaghettis are supposed to taste like this. It's not the JP's spaghetti. Stop mixing that! Stop mixing those two! That's sake spaghetti. That's his own original recipe. He literally said he came up with it when he was a student. It's not!
Oh dear God. Sakana, when you're in college, you buy cheap things. This is where washing ground beef comes. When you're in college, a lot of college students get like buy meat that's like on sale. It usually means that it's on the verge of being spoiled. You'll take it back and you'll rinse it off and then you cook it. But you don't have to do that with everything. Especially it's not about to go bad. It was just grounded that day. You do not wash the fucking ground beef. Sakura, you need me to join Phase Connect for it. No other reason to teach you how to fucking cook. Jesus Christ. Oh dear God, man. Your taste buds apparently got traumatized in college. Oh God, man.
Stop it! Napolitan is not sake and spaghetti. It's completely different. It could be poisonous, let alone inedible. Yeah, because he washes. He washes grind meat. What kind of soy sauce is sake gonna use? I don't remember. Meanwhile, his recipe, go to his Twitter and search. He posted it once before. I still cannot unseen when he started to wash the grind meat. It was disgusting. And he was like, no, you need to do this. And I'm like, no, you're literally just spreading the contamination around the sink. And he's like, no, you need to do this. I'm like, no, you don't need to. And he was like, but the meats are not clean. And I'm like, what do you mean? You're gonna cook it anyways. Yeah, he rinses off the meat. And like, that's like... I was like, contamination so bad here in the sink. Washing the ground beef is the worst part of the recipe, right? It literally doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Okay, this is bothering me so much. This is bothering me so much. Okay, you do not rinse off ground beef. I can understand if you get like it's on sale, it's about to go bad, and just for psychological reasons, you think that running the meat underwater gets rid of bacteria or something. Never mind the fact that you're gonna fucking cook it. All right. Why don't you wash ground beef? Because it starts cooking the ground beef. Because no, when people say you wash ground beef, wash poultry, typically they use warm water and you start cooking it and it starts sealing the pores. So when you start seasoning that stuff, this seasoning doesn't absorb into the meat. So if you do have a tendency to wash chicken, all right, you wash the chicken, pat it dry, and then you let it sit for about 10 minutes. The reason why you let it sit is to let the pores open up again. So when you salt, pepper, and all that stuff, it gets absorbed into the meat, or else the meat itself is going to taste bland. And it gets dry really fast. So what Sakina did is the flavor, the seasoning doesn't get into the ground beef. It gets dry, tasteless, and it's just fucking wrong, dude. It's just fucking wrong. Oh dear God. You really need me to join Phase Connect for no other reason to teach you how to fucking cook.
Doesn't make sense. Cooking it kills germs and stuff. Yeah, but washing it spreads the germ. Washing it spreads the germ all over the sink. And he was like, no, this is not spreading. And I'm like, you are, man. He really doesn't know how.
Yeah, washing don't spread the germs. Okay? You use hot water, kills the germs. But no, it also kills the fucking flavor. Yes, it bothers me so much. It does. God, Sakina. Not only do you have problems talking to women, you have problems about cooking. Oh man, how have you survived this long? Seriously.
how to cook. I have food safe. And BC. I had the food safe certification in BC, so I can actually say that with confidence. I can handle food.
Okay. I think we're gonna wrap it up there. That kind of took a lot out of me. It's just like I'm sucking. I'm washing around. That just what the fuck. What did we learn, bro? That Sakina doesn't know how to fucking cook. That's what we are. Okay. In fact, if you look on the screen right now, you can see who most likely is going to be our next VTuber highlight. In fact, we're going to go over here. This is actually Phase Connect's website. This is Gen 1. I think. Yep. That's who's next. That's who is going to be our next VTuber highlight, which will be the last one of Phase Connect month. I'm pretty sure. Yuruka? I am not going to try to say that name. I'm 95% close. I fucked up her first name there. Like Yuruka or Yura? Okay. Just don't try to correct me. I got a whole week to learn. That pretty much means I'm not going to learn. Yeah, that's who we're going to do next. I want to understand, she's extremely funny and talented. So, yeah, that VTuber highlights of Iori. I am not going to try to say her last name because I'm going to fuck it up. Hey, if, in my opinion, should you subscribe to her? Yes. But I'm going to say that for about every Phase Connect. I think they're all extremely talented. They're fun to watch. In fact, let me get back here. I think I subscribed. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna go subscribe to her channel right now. If you know, hit the notification bell to catch the streams and all that stuff. But I just subscribed. So yeah, it's very fun. All that stuff. And you know, it's slightly psychotic. It's assassin deer. Oh. Well, yeah, tomorrow is the feel good stream. I might as well talk about it since it's the stream. So Grumpy Al, Iori, Tema, Pipa, Clea, who's the silliest one out of the bunch? I'll answer that question after the next VTuber highlights because we're going to be wrapping it up. Face Connect month with Iori, with this one, and I'll answer that question because I think that will be all of Gen 1 of Face Connect. Pretty sure. Oh, no, there's one more. Yep. There's one more, actually. I believe that she is a Japanese speaker. Pretty sure. Well, I think they did. Someone could correct me if I'm wrong, but what they did was they combined like Gen 1 EN and Gen 1 JP together, and that's what Gen 1 Face Connect is. You know. But we're going to conclude Face Connect month with Gen 1 with Eureka. We may do a bonus one with, I'm going to try with her, but we'll see. Okay, just depends. Because after I do four Face Connect, I kind of want to move on to other VTubers. There's other VTubers I kind of want to cover. I will determine who's the silliest out of the Gen 1 when we get to her. All right. So that was VTuber highlights of Iori. Funny. Great singer, by the way. Great singer. And very entertaining. And just don't turn on closed captioning and expect Google to do it right. Because also you're getting a pitch for buying a car. I don't think that's what she was saying in Japanese, to be honest with you. But yeah. There we go. Close that. Oh, it's Ina's birthday. Oh yeah, it was Zen's birthday too, and Ina's birthday. Real quick, we'll go through chat here. She did an hour-long stream singing the deer song. Or deer song is. I don't know what the deer song is. Ranking every VTuber song by how likely it is to get my channel nuked. Well, the whole power ranking of lore videos almost got my channel nuked. People didn't understand what I was doing. Because I knew if I do power ranking, they're just going to just piss off a bunch of people. So I just did the quality of lore videos. Once I think people understand what to do, it was like, oh, okay. Most American fast food places are better in Japan than in America. Most American fast food places are better outside of America. Let's just be honest, you know. A golden retriever type person is someone who's happy-go-lucky but kind of stupid. Well, I'm not a golden retriever. I'm not happy-go-lucky, and I'm not stupid. Just saying. Oh, she's thinking. Okay, you do that. I'm sure you'll appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about the talk thing anymore. If Bush's ground, where the fuck Bush's ground beef? That's gonna bother me for a while, to be honest with you. Ugh. So, dear assassin, what does she chase the town person or tries? Well, this is one of the reasons why I never went hunting for deer. I'm afraid they're going to shoot back. Just say. Okay. What can we do here? I'm gonna quickly go to Twitter real fast. Oh, I'm also streaming on Twitter. Now, if you're watching me on Twitter, hi. Okay, let's see here. I got 2 notifications. What do we got here? Thank you for liking my post, man. Hey. Oh, Iron Mouse is putting a concert on in New York. Okay. Twitch flipping. I'm sorry about your grandma. I said my piece about the off guy stuff. I'm not talking about it no more, and I'm not really getting involved in it. I just give you a perspective of a parent. That's all it is. And if you choose to listen to it or believe me or not, that's up to you. I don't care. And it's Zen's birthday. Oh, happy birthday! Yeah, she's harmless. I mean, you should just give her treats. She should basically be, yeah, or just toss her in her pool that tastes like Taco Bell. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Blue Box season 2. I didn't know there was a season 1. Okay. Then again, I don't make watch anime on Netflix. Oh, by the way, I am going to do a watch along on my Discord server next month. I'll let you know when, where we'll be doing a watch along of the first 3 episodes of Gate, the anime. It's one of those animes I really enjoyed watching when it first came out, and I have seen all the current seasons. They're coming out with season 2. Or is it season 3? We'll figure it out. But they're coming out with a new season of Gate, and I kind of want to watch the original series to kind of like when the new season come out to kind of like get the whole feel of it again. But yeah, what? This would go terribly. Making keychains. Okay, hold on. You see the keychain in that thumbnail? Let me pull it up. All right. What? How are you gonna put your keys on it? Just saying. How are you gonna put your keys on it? I mean, there's the chain part, but how are you gonna put your keys on it, people? How are you gonna put your keys on it? Or how are you gonna attach it to like your backpack, your purse, or whatever? There's no way to attach it to anything. I mean, come on, girl. Think about it. That's why they gave it a ring. Okay. You guys admit like these Hololive fans of these VTubers really do go out for their birthdays. They get billboards and all that stuff, wishing them a happy birthday. Alright. Alright, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna. Alright. It is weird. How are you gonna put a keychain on it if it's all chain? Don't make any. It has no sense. No sense whatsoever. It doesn't make any sense. No. I'm trying to decide if I should play a game. I mean, oh my god. Let me check Discord real quick. You need to cut it out. It's not at everyone on your Discord. You don't need to do that every single time. We got over here. Yeah, we kind of talked about that last night with somebody. If you haven't watched last night's stream with my son Zero, we did have a special guest come in after we tried to play Halo 2 and it turned to our PowerPoint presentation. And we really had a good time, a lot of fun. And I'm not going to say who. You just might have to go to the stream, and if you want to jump to after we get past to the point past Halo 2, he was nice enough to, on very short notice, to join us to play a game, which was very cool. Let's see who's like. What's his like? Oh. The us live. Admit is like Deadly Premonition. I know. That's just a TV show. Nasu? Is she? No, she's not facing. And we got a mic right there. Yeah, hell, it just, I don't know why it was lagging so. Well, I do know why it's lagging so. It was peer-to-peer. And you gotta have to make adjustments in the graphics and all that stuff, so it would just be able to play it. And it's like Microsoft does not know how to optimize anything. Games, operating systems, fucking, if that's the reason why I don't have a Microsoft phone. Never want to own one because they just don't know how to they can make software, but they don't know how to optimize the software so it doesn't consume a lot of resources. That's the thing. Boy Kibble is trending on social media. Boy Kibble? Boy Kibble? What the fuck is Boy Kibble? There's something seriously wrong. Boy Kibble. Oh, Boy Kibble. What the fuck is Boy Kibble?
Today, we're making what I've seen online as boy kibble.
I don't know where it got its name, but boy kibble is simple. Cook up a big batch of rice, get some ground beef, you can throw in egg, vegetables. I've seen a few different variations. We're going to start with some Snake River Farms. This is their American Wagyu, so we're going pretty fancy here. And then I'm going to throw some of that nice Spiceology. This is their Black Magic Cajun blend. I'm going to basically cover a hefty portion all over that ground beef.
I don't know why everybody has to advertise their season mix. It's you know what? It's paprika, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. There's the seasoning mix. Okay, you don't need to go spend a whole bunch of fucking money on it. Yeah, that's a lot of fucking grease. Rice, broccoli, and then you put ground beef on top of it. Okay. That's it. And then you add a whole bunch of more fucking sauce to it. All right. We didn't call it boy kibble. Okay, we just call it like hamburger and rice. All right. Fucking boy kibble. Why the fuck did it come with boy kibble? Just why? Why? Yeah. Oh, I did watch the grand finale of The Boys this morning. It was okay. Parts of it was faithful to how the comic ended, particularly one scene, but it was too much of a happily ever after type ending, and that's not how the comic ended, by the way. Not even fucking close. And what you think? You could come away. Was I satisfied with it? Yeah, but it was just too much of a happily ever after type thing. Especially how they didn't do a certain aspect of the end of the comic, which would have made that ending a lot darker. So yeah, that's what I was really interested in. How they're gonna work around certain characters if they went the dark ending, but they didn't do that. So I mean, it's an ending. No, that's all. That's all I gotta say. It's an ending. It wouldn't be. I wouldn't say it's what a lot of people were expecting. You're making a fucking taco. Oh, you're doing the whole hard shell and soft. Oh. Can you just have a soft shell or a hard shell taco? Why do you have to put both of them together? I mean, come on, just pick one. It's social. Um. I did watch a video earlier about video games from like arcade games, like from the 80s, like when I used to go to an arcade. And there were so many. A lot of them wouldn't be like things that would be made today. Because I know that it mostly with the games I grew up were shooters. All right, you side scroll shooters. You just go around shooting people or beat them up. That's all it was. There was no. If there was a story, it was happened by accident. It was just, hey, you're the hero, and the city is run over by criminals. Your job is to go beat the shit out of them. That was the whole story. That's it. And your girlfriend got kidnapped. All right. I forgot there was a RoboCop game. An arcade game that I used to play a lot. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that game. That was like a good game. You can remember how much money I spent on that game. Because I didn't spend any because I worked at an arcade and I could play the games for free. That's the only way to play arcade is to work at the arcade and play games for free. 10 foods invented in Tennessee that changed the South. Tennessee likes to put pickles on everything. I don't like pickles. Sorry. I don't like pickles on sandwiches. I mean, like a kosher pickle by itself, I'm fine with. We put it on a sandwich now. It's just the two. I've never found like something to balance out the taste of a pickle on a sandwich. It just seems to me to overpower the sandwich. So, take that forward. Never watched that Men in Black. I have never watched Men in Black 3. Had no interest in. After Men in Black 2, I was like, I'm good. I don't need to see that. Mm-hmm. Alternate ending? Yeah, they don't die on the beach. They all grab surfboards and have fun. When a volcano erupts, race against time. Disaster thriller full movie. I got a feeling this is AI generated. Okay, maybe not. Oh, that's a legit movie. Okay. I have seen so many Masters of the Universe trailers, it's not funny. It's all the same fucking trailer. Just say. Just how many times can you see the same fucking trailer over and over again? Can you just show me something new? Forbidden Solitaire. Oh, she hasn't started yet. Concern on this. And I'm sure my timeline is going to be flooded with a whole bunch of boy stuff because after everybody gets a chance to see the final episode, everybody have all their different takes on it. Most of them it's going to probably be negative, but you know, oh, the ending sucked. Oh, it wasn't bad. It's just like, hey, it could have been a little bit better if you stayed a little bit mature too. Series. Well, it had to be a little bit darker because that was the nature of the series. It was a dark series, so the ending should have been a little bit darker. In my opinion, there's multiple people who died. How many people died? As far as main characters, 1, 2, 3, 4, technically, 4 main characters died. Not as many as you would think, to be honest with you. You thought it'd be a bloodbath, but fucking close. I mean, really, it's like, see these videos when you're talking about older reviews. I don't mind reviews about video games, okay? Because you can sit there and you can literally turn the sound off, just kind of look at the gameplay, just to see if you think the gameplay is good or bad. Then you can go back and like, hey, especially if it's an RPG, how good is the story? Okay, and that's very subjective, but you get a general sense of the story by synopsis, and you have to watch multiple reviews to see this, if all the synopses align, and because someone can do a bad take on the synopsis of the story and see if it's something that you can be slightly interested. It's like I watch a lot of bad reviews for Dragon Age Inquisition. I liked it. I think it's a very good game. Combat, gameplay, and story. I thought it was a very good game. Dragon Age Veilguard, no interest, to be honest with you. Because everybody says, yeah, the story is it's okay, but it's not really a Dragon Age story. I mean, already we're getting like scenes from the show. I would highly, if you want interested in the boys, I would highly recommend avoiding seeing clips from the show, because you will be spoiled badly. Hina! What? Should I play a game? What should I play? 100 Days Underground in Minecraft. I thought about doing something like that, but I'm not really. I'm still burned out after like spending like almost a year playing it. I'm really. This Chinese woman is like salt cured egg yolk review. This dirty spaghetti went value for a reason. It's just this type of goulash. It's just, instead of elbow noodles, it's spaghetti noodles. Amazing omelet. Okay. Let's see this.
Friend in Italy. To start today's recipe, in a baking pan greased with butter, I'm going to place 6 slices of sandwich bread. I'm sure you've never tried.
That's the thinnest sandwich bread I've ever seen.
Now,
and what the hell you used to put the butter in there?
This became one of my favorites. Using just a few everyday ingredients that almost anyone has at home, we can make a meal that tastes way better than the one served in traditional restaurants.
Uh-huh.
Let's season with salt to taste.
Oh, that's true by any
and
English.
black pepper to taste. Cover and let it cook for 5 minutes. Next, I'm going to cut one onion in half. Then we're going to slice that half
Red
into long
onion.
strips and also into small cubes. And before I forget, tell me what city you're watching us from so I can send
No,
you
I
this
won't.
list.
I don't like doxing myself,
Today's
dude.
shout out goes to Ethan Russo from Naples, Florida. I'm so
Hey,
glad
cheers.
you're enjoying our recipes. To keep going, I'm going to add a little
Ew!
over the top. The amount is
Eh, okay, you lost me. As soon as you put ketchup on, you lost me. You lost me. Okay. Ew, ketchup on eggs. Fuck that. I'm not interested in ketchup on eggs. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not doing ketchup on eggs. I just draw the line. London, Florida?
If you find that food sticks when you cook with a stainless steel pan, it's because you're doing it wrong. You need to use the
Obviously. You don't have like a fat, butter, oil, beef tallow. Okay?
The Leiden-Frost effect. Put your pan on the heat and add some water. If it bubbles and sizzles away like that, it is not hot enough yet. If you add anything to the pan now, it absolutely will stick. But if we're patient, then when it is hot enough, it will do that. That is the Leiden-Frost effect.
We also call it
What's happening
beating.
here is that the surface of the pan is much hotter than the boiling point of water. So when that water makes contact with the pan, it instantly evaporates, and that makes a layer of steam to stop it from sticking. You end up with these beads
It's also
of
fucking water, too.
gliding around the pan. That's because the water is actually hovering above the stainless steel. That steam stops them from touching. Everything you cook has water in it. So for example, if we were to take a fried egg, crack it into the pan, then season it with salt, it would stick. But once that heat has come all the way through the white and that steam is able to release, it will unstick itself.
But
And then you have this
it's...
beautiful fried egg sliding around the pan.
Oh,
You
look,
can use the
that's-
same concept to make
Okay,
the most
like-
satisfying version.
I did two thoughts about this. One, yeah, you could do it that way. Okay, there's nothing wrong with it. If you like crispy eggs. Okay, if you don't like crispy eggs, like me, I don't like crispy eggs. Because to me, it tastes like it's it gets rubbery. You use some kind of fat, butter, or something, and you cook it over medium heat and slow cook the egg. And guess what? It won't fucking stick. You know? I'm just saying. You don't have to cook everything on high heat. Actually, it's preferred that you don't. You have to. It's preferred that you use like medium to low heat, so the juices, the flavor, all that stuff. Well, Japanese pizza in Japan is too. Yeah, it's. Let's see why.
Domino's in Japan has created a pizza with over 2 pounds of cheese on it, and I don't feel good. Domino pizza. If you've ever wondered what a Japanese Domino's looks like, it's this. A regular American Domino's, but with less of a chance of physical altercation. And the fact they thought it would be a good idea to make a pizza with nearly a kilogram of cheese. That's 2.2 pounds of cheese. They also have a kilogram of fried
Jeez.
bacon. And let me tell you, I was thinking about it. But as a cheese-loving boy, my heart fluttered with cholesteric joy at just the thought of this. Could be the heart murmurs, though, I don't know. Before
You're
we
gonna
go
be
further,
clogged for a year.
I'm not sure who decided the price of this. Pizza prices are obscene in Japan, but 7,000 yen for this is a travesty. Since it was takeout, it was half off. But at full price, that's $44 and 6 hours of minimum wage in Japan. And I don't want to say a bad word, but that's just stupid. Unfortunately, by the time I got back, there was no real cheese pool. But that's okay, because sometimes in life there's no cheese pool. It's hardly a pizza. It's literally just cheese and crust. There's no sauce, no seasonings. It's just a man, his pizza, and a toilet of regret and disappointment in a few hours. Now, I'll be the first to say that too much cheese only exists when you start getting that weird smell coming from your pores. Until that point, I think it's all fair game. And it's our job as humans to push the boundaries as far
Yeah, I don't know.
that night where you can see just how much cheese there is compared to the crust. This is certainly the cheesiest thing that exists in Japan. And to be honest, I love it. But it was a philosophical
I don't know.
and a warning of the consequences of hedonistic eating. With each bite, I felt joy. But the second the slice was gone, pain, lethargy, depression, and the toots. Until I moved on to another slice.
I don't know, guys. I mean, I think it's, you gotta have salsa on pizza. You gotta have that marinara sauce. Just pizza crust and cheese. You might as well just get some biscuits in a can and just toss a whole bunch of cheese on top of it. Same effect. I'm just saying. 2 pounds. Hey, it's a lot of fucking cheese. Oh, yeah, apparently you're watching cooked food videos. We haven't done it in a while.
Something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. We're gonna try fried calzone, and we're gonna make a comparison to the regular one that we always.
Hey, New Yorkers, they've been doing that in Philly for about 5 fucking decades. You're not coming up with anything new. They used to fry calzones. They used to bake calzones. They weren't called calzones. They used to call them In-N-Out pizzas because people didn't like saying Italian words for some reason. But anyway, yeah.
I've been doing this for 30 years, and believe it or not, I've never actually tried one before. So we're gonna do it today. We're gonna do them.
So you need to get the fuck out of New York and go to other places because New York food sucks.
Both with ham. We're gonna make a classic. So let's stretch these guys out. Grab some mozzarella cheese. Usually lay down a little bit of cheese first. So I'm gonna have some mozzarella on the bottom and the top. It's a little bit of ricotta cheese. We season it a little bit. Freshly cut ham. Go through a lot of this, man.
I can't pizza.
Get baked. Put like a little hole on the top, which serves as like a little vent. Cut off a little bit of excess dough. This one right here, we're going to just close it up because I don't want to let any oil get into the calzone while it's frying. Cut a little bit of this dough off right here. This one's gonna be the fried calzone. Put a little flour on the bottom of it, and then this one, we're literally just gonna put it in the fryer. We're gonna set this guy down right here. Ah, looks amazing, actually. This is a little bit of garlic butter. This is what we normally do.
Our fucking
calzones and stromboli. Sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan. Can't go wrong. Wow, that looks great. We're gonna cut this guy in half and see what happened on the inside. Oh man, that looks good. It's nice and airy. Got a little bit of marinara sauce to go with that. Let's go check on our other one. Also not looking too bad. That one looks pretty good. So we're gonna chop this one in half too. This one is the baked calzone. Let's take a look on the inside.
That's airy.
Pretty good. Same thing.
It looks good.
On this one too. A little bit of Parmesan cheese.
You put enough fucking garlic butter on there, dude?
So this is it. That one's the fried one. That one's the baked one. I'm ready to eat these both. We're gonna be doing something that I've been wanting to do
Whatever.
for a long
I mean, like I said, they've been doing that in Philadelphia since I was a kid. This is not something like brand new. Oh. What's that? Beef lo mein. Oh, fish and ate it. 3 days later. I would have done that. All right. Fried pancake steak and egg sandwich with a crispy. Okay, no. Crack burger. Crack burger? I don't want to know. Just don't want to know. Okay, that's...
You're telling me for 40 years I should have been mixing my meat with what? Ain't no way.
This right here is what they're calling a crack burger, and let me tell y'all.
Hey, yeah, that's crack.
All right, so I was sitting on the couch. My wife comes home from the gym. She does this. I know what that means. That means get up and make dinner. So I remember seeing this video, crack burgers. I want to put it in my mouth, so let's do it. All right, first off, you start off with a pound of ground beef. Put it in a bowl.
That's good.
Now this is pretty strange, but 3 tablespoons of sour cream.
Right.
Into the bowl. I don't know about that. And then it calls for 2 tablespoons of this ranch dressing.
Ew, okay, I'm done. I'm done. As soon as you put any ranch in all that, no, I'm done. Fuck ranch. Okay. Unstuffed pepper skillet in. Why do people have to name their fucking dishes like be clever? Because it's called something else. You know, it's called a hamburger casserole. Or you can even say basically a reverse meatloaf. Okay, if you want unstuffed pepper skillet. We're gonna have some moron in his car because hey, let's make a mess in our fucking car. At least he's not wearing a white shirt this time.
Supposedly the best fish bowls in LA. 2 large bowls for $25 each. Starting with the Ohana shoyu tuna with onion and sesame. Immediately the sides stick out to me. You got a crab macaroni salad. It's a little sweet, mayo based, and you get a little hint of crab. Try it together. Kimchi cucumber. There's a Korean fusion aspect to this spot, which is a reason for these unique sides. Try my favorite, the spicy tuna. I got half kale salad, half fries.
Well, at least he's not getting food all over his car again.
I don't want to mix a bite of everything at once.
Can you let us know how it tastes?
Ponzu noodles and poke. A must-get side. A little citrusy mandarin-flavored noodle. There's spicy sesame salmon.
All right.
The shiso leaf-covered tuna.
Is it any fucking good? I don't need to see you chow down the whole fucking time. Seriously, because you got 2 other things here.
It's got that mintiness, and you really can't see it, but when you bite this, the chunks of sea salt crack right on your teeth. I've been to Hawaii and tried some of the best poke out there. This really does compare. Love that I could pair some sides I've never had with poke before. Lunch score 8.7. Supposedly the best fish bowls in LA. 2 large bowls for...
Okay, that was fucking annoying. Oh. Swine fighter from Tony Baloney's and that's way too much fucking pepperoni. No steaky, no pasty, just pure calories determined. Why do people have this? Hawaiian food in Hawaii. First time trying Hawaiian food in Hawaii. Isn't any food cooked in Hawaii Hawaiian food? I don't care if it's what it is. I don't care. You could call it Italian, but if it's made in Hawaii, it's Hawaiian food. All right. Of course, just look what's on his hat. New York. That tells you everything.
Finally trying Hawaiian food in Hawaii.
Finally!
And this is my boy the Taco Fiend's 5th favorite meal he's ever had in his life. It comes from the iconic Broke the Mouth grinds. First things first, this is their garlic furikake chicken. It also looks soy glazed, and this mayo, this sauce is apparently what makes it.
Just fucking eat it!
Right off the bat, the flavor is great. I do wish the chicken was a little bit juicier, but this sauce makes up for it because it's fantastic. It's like a mayo-y teriyaki.
Maybe you shouldn't leave it sitting in your car for like 3 hours while you try and get set up for filming. Then it'd probably be just a little bit juicier. Just saying. Because maybe instead of eating in your fucking car, you can eat in the fucking restaurant. When it's like hot and fresh. Just a concept for you.
Sauce. I'm so excited for this. Mac salad in Hawaii. There is minimal egg flavor, and it's nice and sweet. Just how I like it. Next up, we have the garlic shrimp loaded with garlic butter. This is the kind of shrimp you can have with the skin on.
I hate to tell you, you can eat shrimp whole shells. You don't have to deshell. Some people prefer that because you get more calcium. Other vitamins and stuff.
Now we're talking. This is up there with Lotus of Siam for the best garlic shrimp dish I've ever had. Watch when I pull this up. There's literally a pool of garlic butter on the bottom of this thing.
Who gives a shit?
Let's dip some of the shrimp in this hot sauce.
Can we stop with that, please? Stop with that, please.
And this is a very vinegary hot sauce. And of course, I had to try this short rib. Look at how fatty and unctuous that looks. This place can put all the meat they want in my mouth.
Can we get rid of the fucking sound effects already? God!
Just to give you guys an idea, look at that. Every square centimeter of this short rib is covered in flavor. It almost tastes like it's been stewing.
Okay, enough of him. Just enough of him. I can't really deal with that. Bacon, cheeseburger, lasagna. People just eat fucking lasagna like a normal. Big egg salad. The best egg sando in L. Why you people are weird? Why can't just the best egg sandwich in LA? Who's better, McDonald's or Burger King? Sponsored by MenuFit. As far as what? Okay, let's go
Who's
for
better,
it.
McDonald's or Burger King? First up, we got the Big Mac versus the Whopper. Gotta rip this Big Mac first. Now he's got some love for that triple bun action. It is in fact quite good. Gotta love the way the buns and meat are all layered together.
A fucking Big Mac. It's not like a high scale hamburger. It's a fucking Big Mac.
Whopper time. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. And this whole thing has 48 grams of protein and only 650 calories if you don't put cheese or mayo on it. And I know this information thanks to this app helping me eat out and stick to my fitness goals at any restaurant in the world.
Oh, here's an idea to meet your fitness goal. Don't eat at Burger King and McDonald's.
You know, I do very much like the Big Mac, but
how can they be so loud chewing everything? What do you guys do? Put the microphone right up to your throat. That was mashed potatoes, by the way.
something about the Whopper is just doing it for me today. I'm gonna have to give the win to the Whopper. Now we gotta go quarter pounder with cheese versus the double cheeseburger at Burger King. We'll hit up the QP first. This is doing it for me today, the cheese.
Do you really have to chew that fucking loud? I don't need to hear every... Take a bite and just move on. Don't need to hear you chew it. We know you're not the CEO of Burger King or McDonald's.
Cheeseburger all blended together so well. Double cheeseburger time. Quarter pounder's gonna have to get the victory there, which means we're all tied at 1. Now we got Burger King's Big Fish versus McDonald's Filet-O-Fish. I'm gonna give Burger King...
I'll be honest, Burger King's Big Fish is a lot better than McDonald's.
First dibs on this one. It's actually pretty decent. The sauce on it's doing its job as well. But you know I gotta rip the Filet-O-Fish now. Oh yeah.
Okay, if you say McDonald's is better.
That Filet-O-Fish is so damn good. Again, Big Fish
No, it
actually
isn't.
wasn't
No,
bad,
it
but
isn't. No, it 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 isn't. I've never had a good Filet-O-Fish. Never. I've had plenty of good fish sandwiches from Burger King. Believe it or not, I don't typically get hamburgers from Burger King. I get the chicken sandwiches, stuff like that. I mostly get them from like McDonald's. Because it's not a health concern, because usually they're on sale and they're about the cheapest thing on the fucking menu.
Something about that Filet-O-Fish is just nice. Now we get the Royal Crispy Chicken versus the Deluxe McCrispy. Let's go BK first. It's decent, not my favorite thing in the world. Now we gotta rip that Deluxe McCrispy. Yeah, I'm sorry, McDonald's has got it.
Every time I had a McDonald's chicken sandwich, something tastes off on it. Tastes like it has iodine. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Probably the widest margin of victory so far. McDonald's crispy chicken is just superior. Let's compare spicy wraps at McDonald's now to spicy wraps at Burger King. Damn, McDonald's.
Damn, I don't want to see you get on a scale. I want to see him on a scale before and after this. Because God, you probably gained like 40 pounds. All this fucking food.
Let's put some heat on that. Oh my, I need a Diet Coke. All right,
Oh yeah,
hit
the
up
Diet Coke's
BK's
gonna
wrap.
help.
I'm not the biggest spice person in the world, so my bias is actually leaning towards Burger King because it has less spice. I'm going to give this one to Burger King. So we got a 3-2 situation going on. Last up, we're going to go ranch wrap at McDonald's versus honey mustard wrap at Burger King. Let's go ranch first.
McDonald's lost because they got fucking ranch. Because fuck that.
Ranch taste is so good.
Ranch is disgusting. Ranch is disgusting.
Let's rip Burger King's honey mustard though now.
The honey mustards were good.
I didn't know Burger King's wraps had game like this. And honestly, I'm going to have to tie those ones. I like them both so much for different reasons. The ranch thing at McDonald's is phenomenal. Honey mustard sweet
Ranch
taste
sucks.
here is beautiful at Burger King. I think the winner is going to be McDonald's here today at a score of 3.5 to 2.5. But honestly, I'm very satisfied with my meal I had today. No screenshots. Who's better,
Yeah. First trying way back burgers first time. Right. Making a burrito my wife would hate. Alright, Russ. You like to live dangerously, apparently. Making the viral $1 million spaghetti, you need 1 pound of. Now, I will admit, when I cook, there's only 2 types of noodles I use when I do make spaghetti or any kind of pasta dish that's not like Asian. I use either angel hair pasta or spaghetti. I prefer angel hair pasta because it tricks your mind that you think you're eating a lot of pasta, which you're really not. You get like a pretty good chew. I prefer my pasta a little al dente, a little like texture, a little, not necessarily a crunch, but a nice chew. But I also like, even if I get like a jar or a can marinara sauce, I can't get yourself some hamburger, season it up, and mix it into the pasta because it just makes it a lot better. Or better yet, just make your own marinara sauce, which is not that hard. Gotta try these poor man's French dip sandwiches. Just a fucking roast beef on a bun and cheese. Man, beef is expensive nowadays.
I gave this guy at work the recipe for my poverty poor man's French dip sandwich, and then he sent me this video.
Wait, dude, unzip his pants?
Now I'm craving it, so I gotta make it.
Ew, pickles.
And that's all we need. Don't worry about those. Also had to get some coffee creamer.
Sure. Why you guys gotta fucking play copyrighted music all the goddamn time? Seriously. Bell peppers. I don't like sweet peppers. I may make that. French dip. It's not that expensive, Roy. You can get like the piece slice, one roast beef, and just the hamburger buns. You don't have to go all doing what he's doing here. But no, I may have an idea about that. And the what's it called? Au jus sauce, the dipping sauce here. You just do strictly a beef broth, but you can also like fancy up with just some little saute onions with some little bit of garlic, not too much garlic, salt and pepper, and it makes it better. And also, cook some of your beef in it. That's how I would do it. I would just toss it in the thing and just get the full flavor of the beef in the beef broth. I will never buy meals off of Facebook. You've been cooking salmon wrong. Okay. Let's see how bad he's going to fuck this up.
you're doing it wrong. I showed 50 million people the correct way, and a lot of you said it's still too hard to cook good salmon on a stainless steel pan. So here's the no prep, crispy skin method that restaurants give to beginner chefs. It's impossible for you to fail. With salmon, we always salt it just before we cook it because we don't want to draw any extra moisture out of the flesh. Now this is where we do things.
You're not supposed to pickle the fucker. That's way too much fucking salt.
Differently. Just a drop of oil, and the only reason we put that oil down is so our parchment paper can stick to the stainless steel pan. Then before we even get the heat on, we put a little bit more oil and we place our salmon in the pan, skin side down, then low heat.
No shit.
The reason we always go low heat is because the secret to cooking salmon is slowly rendering out the fat underneath that skin. You end up with this glass-like texture, exactly like pork crackle. The normal chef's method to cook salmon on stainless steel actually relies on the salmon sticking to the pan. When the salmon is perfectly cooked, it actually releases itself from the pan. But using that method, if you try to unstick it yourself too early, it can go wrong. All we're doing with this method is adding the parchment paper. That makes it impossible for the salmon to stick to the pan. While that fat is rendering, it's gonna leave us with this liquid gold in the pan that we can baste our salmon with to cook the flesh side. And then to clean the pan, you just get rid of the parchment paper. And there you go. Which would you prefer?
Yeah, you don't have to fucking wash it. You just put it back in the cabinet. Just like that. With all that oil and shit in the bottom of it. He's overcomplicating things. He's big on the stainless steel. I get. I mean, a lot of people are big on stainless steel. All right. I mean, there's ceramic. If it is non-stick, but you gotta be careful. Don't use metal. But you know, for a nice, my personal opinion, I don't like these small steaks of salmon. I like getting like. Not a huge fillet of salmon, but no, a nice, maybe a half pound to a pound of salmon with the skin, and just score it a little bit. You know, you heat your pan, you toss in some butter, you season the butter with salt, pepper, all that. You season your salmon, salt and pepper. You toss in some right before you cook the salmon. You toss in some garlic, chopped garlic, and you to put your salmon in, and as you know, the main thing to do is don't try to flip the fucking fish. You just let it cook, and you see, as soon as you see the salmon starting to cook, like maybe like a third of the salmon at the bottom, you notice like a third of it's cooked. You start basting that sucker. Just keep basting it. You base, cover, base, cover, and then you as soon as it turns like a nice whitish, you still want to see some red, and then you should be able to take the salmon out of the pan, and you'll have a nice juicy piece of salmon. Me personally, I like my salmon just a tiny bit rare. Okay, not raw, rare. I'm cooking it, and you get nice crispy skin. And also an important thing with the skin is make sure all the scales are off. Philip's original French dip sandwich. Why are you eating your fucking car? I don't get why people eat in their fucking car all the goddamn time. It doesn't make any goddamn sense to me. It doesn't. How Jamaicans barbecue? I don't like Jamaican food. I've never. I tried it. I don't like it. Making. Okay, what's this? What's this called?
Some big bags, let's make some tteokbokki today. I've never made tteokbokki in my life, and I've got no recipe to follow, but I think I'm good enough at cooking. I can just eyeball it. Got a pan of water boiling here. 2 tablespoons gochujang. This might be too much water. I got some gochugaru, just the chili flakes. I add a little bit more at the end. That made it pretty red. I'm gonna add in the rice cakes. Got some very average sized sausages and some fish cakes. I'm gonna top it off with cheese at the end. Oh, I'm so ready. Maybe these are a little old. Oh my God. Oh. Got a shaboing going out. God, these rice cakes are so stuck. Add in my duck. My shirt. I'm gonna go with my sausages. Okay, let's not make the same mistake. This is so... Pretty sure you're supposed to add sugar in too. I don't have like the regular granulated sugar. Put in a little powder.
Powdered
It's the same thing, right? It's just for sweetness.
Okay. Oh, Jesus
Go add it with
Christ.
fish cakes too. They're stuck here. And add it underneath here. It's splashed everywhere. Everything's a mess. I don't have a lid that fits this. Am I cooked? Oh shoot. Whatever, let's just let it simmer. Hopefully it just doesn't make a mess. Let me add in some MSG. Salt? Does it need salt? I don't know. It's coming up to a boil now. I'm gonna let it simmer for a bit. Rice cakes are pretty soft now. That one just fell apart. Rice cakes are fully cooked. Are they? Am I cooking them? I want some cheese on top now. Here's some sesame seeds. Some cheesy tteokbokki. No recipe, just vibes. Make sure to stay tuned for the mock. Some big bags. Let's make some tteokbokki today. I've never made tteokbokki.
I've never even heard of it before. But okay. Oh. Looks interesting. Gordon Ramsay harvest. No. Military rations around the world. South Korea. $47 for one bowl of mac and cheese. Yeah, that's fucking insane. You better get a big fucking bowl. Irishman tries cornbread. Alright. Pizza class. Classic pepperoni. That looks fucking burnt as hell. You know? That does. Juicy Lucy pepperoni extra cheesy garlic butter burger. Why? Why? No. 6 Japan facts that are fake, but you believe them. Huh? I don't even want to know. Oh, five died. Why am I getting recommended Lego Batman? No. I've never played any of the Lego things. In fact, I think I played only a little bit of Batman Arkham Asylum, to be honest with you. That's not my type of game. I mean, I heard it's a very good game. It was just not for me, you know. Battle Angel? Is that an anime? Oh, yeah. Ooh. That'll be interesting. Maybe I'll watch it. Huh? No coffee. Should I play a game? I'm thinking about playing a game. But I don't know what game to play. That's the reason why I'm sitting here doing this. I'm trying to think of what game I want to play. I mean, I could play Restore Your Island, but it's not, no, that's more of like a day game. Something like if I want to have like a chill yapping stream, I'll play Restore Your Island. But I don't want to play a game like Star Wars or anything like that, because I'll be paying attention to the game a lot more than I'm paying attention to chat. Just because in case someone in chat says something, I'll miss it. I won't notice for like 5 fucking hours. Let me think here. Maybe I could try to play. Oh, start a new world again. I may consider it. I could always play that mecha game that I played last night with Zero and Boss. No Man's Sky. I don't know. I've never played No Man's Sky. I've never had a real interest in playing No Man's Sky. This is more of like exploration. Subnautica 2. I've been asked to collab to do Subnautica 2, but yeah, this is the one. 100 games that deserve more love. Satan's Hollow. That's not something that is that I gotta find out. Is that available on Steam? If that's available on Steam and it's not too much, I may consider getting it and playing it because I actually really like that game. It's like a callback to my teenage years. Load up. Can you? Oh wow! I hit you. Thank you. All right. Let's see here. Go. Give me a search function. Where's the damn starters? No. No. Ah! Fuck. Soccer receipt. Oh. Where's Satan's Hall? No. I don't think I have it. Let's see. I'll tell you. What's that? Let me see. Maybe, get it. The game I would really like to play. It is. Oh, let's see. Maybe we can play it. That'd be cool. We can play it. It's just a nice, simple game. Stream only. Upload a bunch. Alright. Game play. Click to begin. Insert one. Alright. Alright. Okay. They shoot. They shoot. They shoot. Okay. Don't tell me how to shoot. Alright. We get that. They shoot. They shoot. They shoot. Oh, fuck. So let's control. Okay. Oh. Stream on. What are the controls? I get the movement. It's left, right, behind. Left, right. Number 2? Alright, let's see. Fuck. How do you shoot the damn thing? How do you shoot? The question change two? I pressed two. Oh. I pressed two. No, two don't do it. I don't really elf that on fire. Oh yeah. Okay. Control? Control? Not control. Okay, hold on. There's gotta be a way to tell you how to play it. Okay. Animation. Okay. Animation. How you maintenance? Like how you Alright, there's the flyer. Okay. There's people. Left, right. Fire, left, control, Z, control, or Z and shields, left, alt. Alright, let's try that. Alright. Yeah. Can you go away? Oh, there we are. There we go. Okay, now. Alright. Alright, okay. Oh, got my shield. Oh. Oh, I got you. Okay, damn it. Got rid of the shield. Huh? It's so funny. Clear one. Clear one. Alright, let's try this again. There we are. Oh. It's gonna take a little getting used to the controls here. Oh, it's easy. There we go. Hey, that was easy. Good. One guy left. Ah. It's such a long. Hey, this is kind of weird playing with keyboard and mouse. But, yeah, I used to play this game all the time. What else we got? Ugh. What other games in here? I don't want to watch the video. It's kind of. It is like right. There was a bunch of games in here. It's like I used to play in arcade when I was growing up. Satan Hollow was like one of the ones I used to play all the time. I had the most fun with it. Was and you know it was like a social event to go to an arcade when I was growing up. I mean, a lot of the arcades were like attached to movie theaters and that kind of stuff, or close to a movie theater. You go watch a movie, then go to the arcade and play a bunch of games. Sometimes your parents would take you to like an arcade for your birthday, like Chuck E. Cheese's or something like that. And it brings back memories. I know. I mean, I sat here and played this like that. But I mean, okay. All right, let's see. What else we got in here? Tetris. Root beer tap. Oh, God. Shinobi. God. I used to play like when I used. I was like one of those people that when Nintendo and Sega come out with their consoles, I got the Sega because there was a lot of Sega games like Shinobi. Why do they have Robocop in here? Tail to nose. Okay. Marble Man. 1943. Oh, let's see. I pull up 1943. Right. Right. I'm trying to insert. There's no coin slot here. Okay. Turn this out. Insert coin. Trying to. Why do you insert coin? Why do you insert coin? Okay. Public podcast. Everybody's gonna need all that. Can't play that. Yeah, 1943. I used to like to play that. WWF Superstars. Oh, jeez. I don't know how that would work. I keep one. Captain America and the Invasion. The Avenger. A lot of these games are going to be like really hard with keyboard. Just using the up and down arrows and all that. Miss Pac-Man. Wait. F-15 Strike Eagle. R-Type. Oh, I really. Ooh, insert coin. Oh, good. We got 5. Insert coin. 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 Okay. Player 1. On your fire. We just need to get that out. And down, 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 down. Okay. That insert 20 things out. Can you get that out of the way, please? Okay, go. Ah, shit. I don't remember. Open the. Okay, this. Okay. Get this figured out. Ah, shit. Fucker on the ground, got. Ah! Apparently you can't do that. There's a lot of these games are like just memorizing the pattern. Ah, shit. Oh, there's forward. Used to be really good at this game. Shit. Back to this. Yeah, I know I don't have sound playing. Okay, let's deal with it. Just gotta go around it. Okay, watch out for the little energy balls. Okay, okay. What we got? What we got? What we got? Oh, we got little things here. Okay, I guess. There we are. There we are. Ah, shit. It's. Now I know about this place. I'm interested. See what else they have here. I know I'm just bouncing around here. It's just kind of like Dungeons, Dragons, Shadow, Star Trek. Star Trek. I mean, is this the one I'm thinking of? Hmm. Oh, okay. Never watched it. This is like going through my childhood. Centipede, Alter. Gal's from Animation Slam Dunk Super Slam. Vampire Savior. Oh, dude. Maybe we should play. Rampage. Oh, Die Hard. But Die Hard wasn't really an arcade game. That was a computer game. One like first computer games. Because computers were coming out when Die Hard came out. But the Discotron. Oh. Zaxxon. Oh. Yeah, you don't want to play like driving games on it. Just doesn't work. You gotta have that stick. Gear ship. Two. Return to Jedi. Superman. There's never been a really good Superman game, to be honest with you. Because they always have to nerf Superman. You know? So you can die, because, you know, Superman is basically a god. Ways to kill him. Hard drive. Oh, yeah. That's when you do stunts and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, interesting things here. Double Dragon. Remember they tried to make video games out of bands. Journey. I didn't even think there was an Aerosmith game. Even a Rolling Stones game too. If I remember correctly. Kiss. Of course, there was a Kiss game. Multiple types of Rambo games. I just kind of just looking through here and just remembering my childhood. Right. Power Up Baseball. Oh, there's a lot of things here. I was like, and back in my day, you know. Wing War. I never played that. Heard of it, but I never played it. Airwolf. Oh, I remember. That game was so hard. That was on a computer. Obviously, Batman Forever was on a computer. Or a console. Wow. Psycho Soldier. Terra Dive. Oh, that's a lot of games here. Buck Rogers and the Buck Rogers Planet of Zoom. I think I played that once or twice. But a lot of these games are quite similar to each other. As far as like, it's basically, they're just shooter games, side scrollers. The driving games are a little bit different. It's like Capcom, Namco. I don't know who owns Namco or anything like that. They can. I really think they can make a lot of money if they like release these games, update the graphics. Starfire 2. Oh, Starfire 2 is basically here is the original Star Wars game ripoff. This is like the first time that there's a Star Wars game ripoff. Okay, I don't think we're gonna be able to play it. Yeah, I'm trudging to the archive. It just kind of, no. It's like I'm not gonna be able to play. This was a Star Wars ripoff game. I don't know. I don't know if you could. You're not gonna be able to play this. It's. Can't shoot. Can't shoot. Can't shoot. Okay. Some of these you can play, some of these you can't. Oh, oh. Speech. What the hell? Like this dude. Subject. Okay. Was it Williams that made the Star Wars game? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let's see. Star Wars? Yep. Star Wars is not in there. Oh, let me get rid of that. Oh, Star Trek. There is Star. There's Starfire. We looked at that. Which Star Wars? The Star Wars arcade. Oh, okay. I don't think we can play it, but we can kind of look at it. Prepare to mute if they're going to play music. Jeez. Hello, 80s! Recycle it, don't trust it. Okay. This is 1994. Yeah. Okay, that's not listed to that. Yeah, we don't have the option to insert coins, but we can at least get an idea of the gameplay from back then or how the game looked. Doesn't look too bad. It's polygons and all that stuff, but that was like top tier graphics back then. It's like I don't think we're not gonna be able to. Oh yeah, this was like top tier graphics when I was growing up. This is about as realistic as it was back then. I think this was actually a cabinet game. So yeah, this is like really, really interesting. Huh? We know. Huh? Skip. You can't skip it. Can't skip it. I just want to see the gameplay. It's like I just see the gameplay. Come on, please. Can we get to the gameplay, please? Because you can get Star Wars games, obviously, because I bought the 2 Star Wars games I do have off of Steam. But this particular game you can't get. You know, it's like the first original arcade Star Wars arcade game you can't play. There's no place to play it. That one with like the line graphics, which is a game I used to love playing when I was a kid. You know, back in like I think that game came out in 1979, around there, right before Return of the Empire Strikes Back came out. Everybody lined up to play that game. That was so much fun. I'm hitting every button on my keyboard to see if I can get something to happen here. I don't think we can be able to play it. All right, never mind. It'd be nice. It would have been nice just to see the gameplay. Oh. And then we have the Empire Strikes Back. Return of the Jedi. Space Wars! Net Wars! Space Encounters. There was so many interesting... That was kind of nice. Just kind of go wandering down old childhood, remembering with the stuff I used to play as a kid. But... You know, these old cabinet games. I mean, Gauntlet. I used to play Gauntlet all the time. You know, things that I used to enjoy doing when back in my day. All right. What makes you stop watching an anime? If you don't like the fucking episode, you don't like the concept, you just watch it. What the kind of question is that? Patty Pimpernut goes off on American Breakfast. Sure.
The one thing what pisses me off in America though is how your breakfasts are.
Whoa, we're talking about like eggs and bacon?
Yeah.
What about pancakes, waffles?
More of a dessert thing. I hate it when it says 2 eggs any style and bacon or sausage. Why would I want bacon or sausage? I want bacon and sausage. Who wants bacon or sausage? You want bacon and sausage. And your hash browns are shit. You need the proper hash browns. The little triangle fellas. The one thing what pisses me off in America though is how your breakfasts are. Whoa.
You want shitty breakfast? Go to Britain. What do you expect from people who eat beans for breakfast? I'm sorry. Oh. What do you want to do first thing in the morning? Tear up my stomach. Just saying. No, just saying. The cleanest. Garlic beef fried rice. That is really good, by the way. I ate a puffer fish. Good for you. Why would you want to do that? Is that peanut butter, bacon, and jelly? Oh dear God, that's gross. Okay. Let's get salt all over the fucking place, why don't we? What's all of these damn sound effects? Because if it's actually making that sound, I wouldn't eat it, to be honest with you. It's like being violent. Right? Okay. Like a custard. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on with you, dude? If it makes all this noise, I'm not going to eat it. I'm thinking I'm going to get poisoned or something. Like, I could kind of believe making that sound with a knife would cut the ball. Oh yeah, like slow motion. Pepper? Yeah, eat it. Eat it, or are you gonna fucking play with it? Are you going to eat it? Or... Okay, he's not going to eat it. He just wanted to play with it. He just got a new toy or something like that. What the fuck? Egg fried ham. All right. Make these now. No. Japanese peeling fruit gummies? Japanese comes up
Japan's
with...
candy aisle offers us the chance to peel the flavor right out of the gummy, specifically at Don Quixote. If you hear a kid complaining about a stolen video game and a guitar riff kicks in, you've come to the right place. Muku Gumi, or peeling gummy. First up, melon, a semi-firm skin that gives way easily enough, almost like the outer shell of mochi. Rip it open and you get hit with a blast of sweet, creamy melon. Not artificial, not weird, because one of the main ingredients, actual fruit juice. Apple, stem included. This one's got an oily, greasy coating, like it just rolled out of the rain-slick precipice of darkness itself. But if you manage to
It's not making it sound appetizing at all.
Juicy jelly-like center. It's not too overpowering. Easy to keep coming back for more as long as you don't mind your apples a little sweaty. Lychee. I used to say lychee, Japan says raichi, and now we're lychee. Either way, I'm losing. After getting schmixed on a bunch of lychee cocktails during a trip to LA, this flavor became one of my all-time favorites, and these absolutely nail it. Despite looking like an Octorok or something else that'll get this video flagged, it peels open easily with a way higher jelly ratio than the apple. A little floral, a little tropical, and bursting with juice. The skin
Can you eat the whole thing?
and chewy. So while peeling might be fun,
Can we eat the whole thing?
cracking them open in your mouth for the rush of sweet jelly. Japan's candy aisle offers us the chance to
Can you
peel
eat the whole
flavor right
thing?
out of the gummy.
Do you have to
Specifically
peel
at
it? That's the question I have. Do you have to peel it? Um, 5 watermelons you never knew. I don't think there's a blue one. Mix Kool-Aid with Sprite and this will happen. You get a different flavor? What's that? I don't know why you will want to. But either make fucking Kool-Aid or drink a Sprite. Pick one. Try a coconut apple. I know. I kind of think I know what this is.
In the heck? I am so excited right now.
We finally found the sprouting coconut.
Did anyone even know this was a thing? After a coconut gets old enough, it sprouts, and inside it is this like marshmallowy coconut thing called a coconut apple. I shit you not.
We finally found one at a local fruit shop, and we're gonna cut it open and taste this marshmallow.
That's rock solid.
I feel like the knife's gonna break. This is proving a lot more difficult to open than we'd anticipated. Trying to find a rock. Oh,
Like
we're
this.
losing all the juice.
Damn, I feel like I'm on Cast Away.
Tom Hanks, is that you?
I somehow managed to get a wedge out of it, and you can see the thing inside it.
Look at that.
Alright.
It looks like a mushroom. Also, I'm so excited to eat this. I haven't had this in so long. Oh, that was like rock solid. I nearly broke my tooth. You always get the young coconuts in Bali, but you never really see mature ones, and I love a mature coconut. Oh my god, I'm getting out of the way. Don't shoot yourself. Yes, that's my man.
Average like old Indonesian lady doing that. Like.
Yeah, he's struggling.
Yeah, well, they probably take the rest of the husk.
That's nature, baby.
You gonna sit there and look at it for?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it really looks like a mushroom.
That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's like subtly sweet.
Oh my god. That is absolutely delicious. It does taste kind of like.
Okay. You do know what this is, okay? When coconut matures and starts sprouting, the milk inside the coconut solidifies. And that's what you're eating. Basically, solid coconut milk. That's all it is. From what I understand, it's really good. Never had it myself, but I understand it's really good.
Apple texture.
It's a coconut flavored apple.
That is really bizarre. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
You know, I love it.
I prefer this flesh.
How do you not love that? Some parts of it are the middle part's like marshmallow.
It was good. It's growing on me.
It is somewhere between a marshmallow, an apple, and coconut. It's like the weirdest thing I've ever eaten, but I fucking love it.
There you have it. Coconut apple or marshmallow or whatever the hell this thing is called. Learn something new every day.
My god.
Like I said, it's just there's coconut milk solidifying, but it's sprouted. It's part of that Asian coconut. Viral Kool-Aid. How many people get? How many people get weird? Why? How many people get weird? Drafting the ultimate fast food combo. I've seen this enough times. I got to see what this is.
Cheesesteak dog with a bigger bite than it has a bark. Just coming through with some nuts.
Okay, we're done.
Here we go, guys.
That's not. No. Just fuck that. Okay. No, just fuck that. Just being honest. You know, like fucking stupid. I could have played Holocure. I forgot I had that. You can make chili year round. We know that. Stop buying your lunch off a fucking Facebook Market. You know? I
3 things in Japan that always shock foreigners. First, to reduce plastic waste, people in Japan serve desserts in these crazy edible cups. You get your favorite sweet treat, and then you can literally eat the entire container. Even the lid tastes exactly like rich chocolate, making it an absolute genius eco-friendly design. Next, they actually invented a special plastic device just to open soda cans. You place it on top and press down, even though you can easily do it with your fingers. Next, Japan has an extremely strict law to stop fake packaging. If a drink has less than 5% real fruit, the company is legally banned from showing real fruit on the box. You are only allowed to show fruit slices if the juice is 100% natural, so you never get scammed. Next, public bathrooms have soap permanently attached to a metal pole right above the sink. Many tourists freeze up not knowing how to remove it, but you are simply meant to rub your hands directly on it. Next, you never have to wait in a crazy coffee shop line again. You can buy these exclusive mini Starbucks pods at the store that are filled with liquid espresso.
If you like Starbucks.
Just pour one tiny capsule into a glass glass of cold milk, and you instantly get a perfect branded drink right in your kitchen. Next, people use this magical ice roller shaped like a popsicle for glowing skin. You fill it with water, freeze it overnight, and massage your face every morning to instantly tighten your skin. Lastly, this clever gadget is an absolute lifesaver if you live alone and struggle with tight jars. It easily grips onto any stubborn lid, allowing you to
I may
twist it
actually
off
have to
with
get
zero
that because
physical
I get the
effort. It is the
arthritis of my
ultimate
hand
tool
gets
for
kind
your
of bad
kitchen, and
sometimes.
easily one of the 3 things in Japan that always
Alright.
shock foreigners. First, to reduce plastic waste.
I gotta go do old man stuff. And we may actually play a game. I don't know. If you have a clip you want to play, post it in the chat. Alright. Okay. Eating my final meal. Uh-huh. Let's see what we got. Eating nightmare. What game is she playing? Oh, okay, I know what she's playing. Alright. Anything we can react to. Let me look at it. I can't really play. Venus Vacation, Dead or Alive. Hey, Callie. Australia fast food. Top 5 cheap eats in Sydney. Crisis food. Major. Cheapest alcohol ever. hard lemon soda. I don't know if I want to make that. Yeah, apparently you can't react to outboys. Have problems. It'll be copyright strike. How bad is this? Bad. um. 615 China Airlines business class experience. How to grow mushrooms easily. Living in Faroe Islands, how people live at the end of the world. Games are unbeatable. Well, I mean, the side-scrolling games they just keep on going on for freaking forever. There is no like actually quote unquote an end game to side scroll. Yeah, you're meant for you to just constantly sit. Galaga. Is there ever like a final boss in Galaga? Just I wonder how these guys get started. Like just traveling around the world. Eat. Did. I'm not really finding anything out here. But really, white girl songs. Okay, well that's fine. White girl songs. Okay. I tried 24 box mac and cheese hacks. Hey, here's a hack. Don't eat box mac and cheese. It's the fucking disgusting. I'm just gonna game about digging a hole. We play another anomaly. Worst grocery stores for seniors 2026. That's 3 hours. I mean, it's like this Rust here. I've played. Now I've watched a lot of Rust, but I've never played Rust because it's not a type of game I'd be interested in playing. To be honest with you, I mean, I'm not into the PvP scene. I mean, I watch other people play because how much they enjoy playing it, but I've never been one of those that'd be like, oh, let's go play some PvP. You know, I've never been that type of person. Italian banana liqueur recipe. What are you guys doing here? How to roll a spaghetti western. Oh, why. Making chicken tacos al pastor on. What do we got here? What shelters? Curiosity. Man builds dream underground log cabin in his backyard. I'm sure his wife is so fucking happy about that. No. Man builds 2-room underground log cabin in the forest, start to finish. That's an hour. You know what they say? If you're like if for some reason you're lost in the woods and you want to spend it overnight and you go build a shelter, you build it on the high ground. You don't build it on the low ground because of rain. All that, if it rains, all that's going to be filled with water. Just saying. 3 men build an Iron Age roundhouse from scratch, start to finish. Building a warm, small house in 5 days to survive a harsh winter. I like to get one of those time lapse things. Like here's one. Let's just quickly watch this. It's like 6 minutes long. Let's see what this guy's.
All right, here's the scenario. You're in the arid scablands. It's about 24 degrees Fahrenheit. It started to snow. The cloud cover has come down, and you have lost your bearings. It's also getting dark. And unless you want to walk off of one of these cliffs, you're gonna have to stay overnight. You got no shelter, no sleeping bag, maybe a few things in your pocket, maybe a day pack. We're gonna have to be resourceful, but we can find shelter out here. Come on, I'll show you. All right, at first glance, you might be tempted to tuck up underneath one of these basalt cliff faces. That's not a very good idea. With all this frost heave and ice pushing on these rocks, that's how all these got down here. And any one of these come down on your head would turn a bad situation even worse. All right, out here we don't have the luxury of things like bamboo or fern or large groves of trees to build our shelters with. Basically, we've got some small brushwood, grasses, and things like this. This is tool reed or bulrush. And we've got quite a bit of it, especially in the lowland areas. You want to be careful if you're using this method that I'm going to show you, that it is freezing temperatures out or that you're slightly above the water table. You don't want to be building in a marsh. This stuff is hollow and like it floats and can be used for all sorts of things and has been used for all sorts of things for a very long time. So this is kind of what we're looking for. What this stuff does is in the wintertime when it gets a little snow on it, gets a little heavy, it actually bends down and kind of forms a little bit of a area where you can make a little tunnel, a little nest, and keep your butt alive in very cold temperatures. What you're going to do is find a big enough patch where you can get down in here. Now, don't just tromp on the top. You want to build a nice little circular, a little tunnel inside there, okay? And it's very easy. You don't need any tools. I've got one set up over here a little further along. All right, I don't know if you can see it, but my little survival shelter is right over there. Let's go check it out. All right, so this is a fairly large patch of this, and this is only about 2.5, 3 feet tall. You can see I've got quite a bit of a tunnel built there. Real simple. Crawling in here. And
just like a log.
Doing this.
I mean, look at all the open space. It seems like if the wind blows, you're going to get cold. I mean, there's not really that much insulation to protect you from the cold. I'm just saying. I'm no expert here. That's kind of how it looks to me.
That's it. Now, you need it long enough for you to crawl into, but you don't want it too big. You want it to be like a sleeping bag, because that's essentially what we're building. Now we're going to fill the top in. Let's go get some materials. Now we're going to gather up some grass, and it's going to help insulate our little survival nest. And this stuff's really easy to gather. You don't need any tools. Just pick it, and in a few minutes, you can have armloads of it. Get more than you think if you've got the time. It'll keep you a lot warmer. And honestly, this stuff, once you get a pretty good thickness of this, you'd be very surprised how warm this will be. Now what we want to do is gather up some more of this reed to thatch our roof. And you can do this without a knife. It's a little tougher, but you can do it. But even just a pocket knife is a big help. This stuff cuts pretty easy.
Right.
And you can gather what you need in no time. So this is our roof. We've got some holes in here. We need to patch those up. I'm gonna take a bunch of grass that I found. I'm gonna run it here. And then just start covering with more reed. Even if it's windy, you can tuck the edges of the reed down into the stuff that you've arched. Very easy to work with this stuff.
I don't think you guys are going to spend the night in here.
That's really darkened up in there. That's what we want. That'll keep the snow out, keep the draft out, keep the warmth in. Now we're gonna line the bottom with our grass. Again, it's just grass. Took 5 minutes to pick all this.
All right.
Now we're gonna save a little bit of this for our door. Well, of course we're gonna have a door. How are you gonna keep the vacuum salesman out? All right, so we built this a little cozy. We did that on purpose. We're going to try and preserve what little heat we do have, and that's coming from our body. So, like a sleeping bag is what you're going for. Back in, grab our little stuff that we saved out, and our backpack. Pull the pack up. And block it off. Obviously, the more you have, the better. But
all right. Do you sleep? Did you stay tonight?
This is very cozy. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was useful to you. If you did enjoy it, could you do me a favor? Give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And leave me a comment down below if you've ever been stuck in a bad situation. And like I said earlier, if this video does well enough, I will come out here and do a 24-hour overnight to demonstrate a shelter similar to this. Definitely. If the video does well enough, I'm not going to...
All right. A couple of weeks of planning, getting more stuff to make sure this was going to go smoothly. Today was the day. Scott dropped me off on the side of the highway.
This is Steve. I've talked about Steve Wallace before. He does a bunch of stealth capping videos. This is his one that he did 5 months ago. He gets very creative. So let's kind of just listen to the first part of how he sets this all up.
And an armful of a couple of other things that I brought up. And we're all set up. There's a few more things I have to do this evening, but we'll do that at our leisure. What I need to do now is hook up the communications so that this TV works. Because there's no cell service under here. Which is why I got these walkie-talkies, so I can talk to Scott. I don't know how far they go. He might be 20 kilometers away right now. Let's test it out. Testing. Okay, well that's useless. But with the internet, that'll solve all those problems. The self-inflating air mattress has been up here for a couple of weeks, so it's pretty full. This will work just fine for me, but I'll get the sleeping bag lofting because it'll take a while to reach its maximum R value for the night, and it's going to be chilly. Shelter Filters established, that means step 2. More of these seltzer things. This is a lemon lime one.
You know, I like how this guy a TV underneath a bridge. Hey, if you're gonna stealth camp, you might as well do it in his style.
That was loud. So yeah, a lot of these seltzer fruity flavored drinks, they're using experimental fruits like pomegranate, guava.
I like pomegranate. I think pomegranate's really, it's actually very healthy. It helps with your blood flow and clean your bladder and all that. Hey, I'm an old guy. I gotta know this shit.
So to find one that's just normal lemon lime, I'm fine with that. This is great. Little studio apartment. Central heat. Need that in a little bit. Half bath. My power here. This is a little imitation off-brand power bank thing. I think they're all pretty decent these days. Entertainment. I got the communication outside, little Starlink, and nice comfortable bed. We're in business. The sun is going to set in about an hour. It's going to be dark, so this light in here is going to shine out all around there, and also this little seam here, probably down around the ground too. So I've got some tarp and some magnets. I'm going to staple that up around there, and then we should be pretty light proof for the evening.
Yeah, he's literally underneath a highway bridge.
Still pretty busy. The colors I chose blend in pretty good. This is all part of the structure here. So that little turquoisey color that matches the bridge, that turned out perfect. These sheets of plywood that I painted to match the concrete, I grabbed a little chip of concrete and tried to match it at the paint store. It's a little bit off, but anything is better than new sheets of fresh plywood are like neon brown, and that's going to really stand out. So it really blends in good. When the traffic's a little slower, I'll take a peek, but right now, just another hour of daylight, and then we're on stolen time here, guys. We can really relax, walk around, should calm down a little bit. It's starting to cool off, so I'm going to turn the heater on. I got 3 pounds of propane cylinders worth, and I'll have to ration it a little bit tonight, I think. But it should keep me warm. Okay, I'm going to just kind of walk around here because, well, after that car goes past. Okay, let's roll. So, yeah, under the bridge here, it's quite a good little situation. There's, of course, people driving all over like crazy. So I'm just gonna hide over here for a little bit.
It's not that bad. Camouflage pretty good.
Blends in pretty good, I think. Another car, so I'll just get back up under here. Yeah, that worked out perfect, but I can see definitely the light is going to be coming out here around these corners. But the color match was spot on there. I even put a little fake dripping rust pattern on there so it blends in a little bit better. But yeah, this tarp, the black side out with magnets around there, that should provide me with a little bit of more camouflage. Yeah, a lot of cars coming now, so I'm just going to crawl back in. Starlink.
Yeah, he's in Canada, by the way.
All right. Yeah, that heater makes a huge difference in here. That's just great. Busy down there. I'm going to use my favorite trick, magnets, to hold up this tarp, because it's just about dark and I really don't want this light to give away my location. So I'm just going to crawl up here. And, really going to cut down the light getting out of here. Perfect. The original design for this platform, before we got carried away, was the main platform. It's about the size of a sarcophagus lid, and then there's this panel that flops up and this part that flops down.
Why you had to choose that terminology? A sarcophagus lid. I mean, wow. That's just a little dark, don't you think?
It was attached together with hinges, but I've left that one piece on here. This was the original piece that was supposed to fold down, but it just wasn't big enough. So for a quick deploy, these work great. Just a couple of people to lift it in up between the girders. If I'd measured properly, yeah, flop it down, flop that part up, you're laughing. The space between all these girders down both sides are the same. So if I really needed to move this, I could move it anywhere on this side, but I could also put this thing down, flip it, and reverse it, and put it on the other side of the bridge. But this works really good because there's a little brush entry point there that really blocks me from the road.
Hey, all spells tickle. I guess you
This
could
is
use
one of my
magnet.
favorite bridges I've ever camped underneath of, because any of the traffic on top above me is really quiet. Despite the stalactites that are coming down from some leaks here and there, overall, it's a pretty sturdy bridge. Now, I've slept under much worse than this. All right, it's getting pretty dark outside, so I'm going to take a peek and see if this is blocking out any of our light here. I think I'm going to need to put a little cover over that door. And I'll have to tighten up that part at the top. That I'm not worried about. And the light's on full blast. It won't be that light all night. But that part, yeah, that's a cause for concern. Lit up like a Christmas tree. Maybe something along the bottom there too. I got some tarp. I'll mess with it. We'll see what I can do. Okay, I think that'll solve the problem mostly. I just moved the light so it's not shining right at all those vulnerable points. That part's in the shadow there. This I might have to stuff some camo netting behind, but for the most part, that should be much better. I'll just take a peek here in 1 second. I've turned the light down as low as it'll go, and I can control that with my phone. It's this Lander brand light. It's also a power bank. But let's go outside to see what that looks like, and then I can probably rest easy as long as I keep the lights pretty low. But it is dark out now. Oh yeah. Okay, I know you can't see me, but coast is clear. I don't think anybody driving by is gonna see that we got a car coming, so I'm gonna get back in there. Just a few pointers when you're camping under a bridge that you want to look out for. This bridge is a very good construction, so it's not an issue. But some bridges are not so good. This one, here you can see it's double nutted where the girder attaches to the pilings. That's good and secure, nothing is squeaking, and you never want to tighten those. If things are squeaking or a little bit loose, you leave it. Actually, find a different bridge. But yeah, you don't want to pull a handyman special on transportation infrastructure. So
Why not?
you can see, like, they poured concrete in here as well behind this other girder, and you know it's pretty good concrete. I don't hear anything from up there, but yeah, if this was a little bit bigger height-wise, I would be able to actually just set the entire shelter up underneath of here. But unfortunately, I had to do the ground skirting around this because there's just not much room. This is a little less than 2 feet maybe, and I can't live comfortably under that for the evening. So Great spots to put stuff, little shelving. Magnets hold everything onto the walls that you could ever want. So, yeah, that's what there is to it. Was getting a little chilly because there's this open area here, but I put some camo netting there, and that will help hold in the heat. And it gives me a little more camouflage as well. There's nothing wrong with that. I've used about 1 pound of propane. It's probably got a little bit left in it. I'm just leaving it on low for now. I got 2 other pounds of propane, should I need them. But once I'm in that sleeping bag, I should be good and warm tonight.
Yeah, a little wind blowing there, buddy.
Okay, we're gonna just gonna whip up some quick under the bridge food here. Basic, nice and easy. Olive oil, garlic, cherry tomatoes, artichoke hearts.
Okay.
Pepper. Put in some chicken breast. It's cooked. White wine. It is actually wine. It just comes in a can. Some broth. Parmesan. A little bit of pasta.
Ah, some fall on the ground there.
Okay. So, good little satisfying under the bridge meal. Doesn't get any better than this, guys.
He does really need to get a haircut.
Freeze-dried camping meals. Some of them are all right, but for a lot of them, there's a trick to eat them. First of all, you got to be really drunk. And second, don't look at it, just eat it. But this, I think, is quite pleasing. You know, for throwing together something under a bridge. All done with butane-alane. Oh, butane-alane left a stain. Oh, I'm sure that was there before. The downside to camping under a bridge, where you just kind of sit around here, is it's boring. So I put something just out on Instagram now, asking people what they want to see me do under the bridge, to spice things up a little bit, because it's been slow. It's pretty late. You know, it's probably 10 o'clock. 10:34. I'm still good for a couple more hours. So, waiting for the suggestions to come through. In a place like this, when you get a heater going, like, I don't know, I can't tell from looking at certain ones if that's a spider egg sac that's ready to explode with baby spiders, like when the temperature gets warm enough. You gotta be careful with that. All right, so, of course, good and cozy under the bridge. Yeah, I can see my breath a little bit, but I am well equipped with a good sturdy coat, powerful pants. These ones actually have a little inside liner on them. They look like normal jeans, but let me tell you what, makes a difference. So another suggestion I got was to do a video commentary on something with Crazy Neighbor and explain how I met them. I'm not going to do a whole video commentary, obviously, but this was the first video that I filmed with Crazy Neighbor. He was the neighbor across the back alley from me. Real life neighbor. Really genuine good guy. But I think you need a foot per every quarter joule. This is a 1 joule charger, so we got to cut. Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just reading the instruction manual. Now, where's... Oh, here, let's get some good old Crazy Neighbor. Just for old time's sake.
Browner?
Can I call you Browner?
Nope.
All right.
You got further up.
last name was Brown, so his nickname was Browner, but that was only for a select circle. And after a few years, he said, yeah, you can call me Browner. I didn't want to. I just wanted to call him Glenn. And, yeah, that mouse rat thing hanging on there, name is Billy. And it was his idea. He found that in some car from an auction somewhere. And I think he found the hat the same way. It was from cars from an auction. It was just stuff that was left in the cars. So that's where that came from. We had no idea. We were out having the time of our lives. We had no idea that we were building a big YouTube channel. We just were having fun. And that's what it's all about. I feel like a troll under this bridge. I should be charging a troll toll. Alright, I want to go out and look at the stars. There might be northern lights, so that would be cool to see. But we'll check it out.
That's a lot of stars.
The stars look pretty good in person. I don't know if they showed up on the camera, but I doubt it. Okay.
And it did.
Right on. Just about time to get set up for bed here. And throw a new heater canister in the heater down there.
He does this stuff all the time.
Each one of these things on this heater lasts about 3 hours. You can get a little more life out of them after. When they ice up, they just don't work as good, so you gotta warm them back up. But anyway, it's been a pretty cool night so far. I'm just looking at the screen here.
Like I said, he's in Canada.
On the camera. And if I didn't know any better, I would think I was sitting in some living room somewhere. This power bank, I've been using it for the TV and the internet all night. Probably 9 hours worth of it. 6 hours left, 34% battery. So that's not bad for what I'm doing.
Okay. You can use that chair
Hey
stuff.
guys.
Oh, okay.
Time to go to sleep under the old bridgeroo.
I'm surprised he stepped on a chair, to be honest with you.
Now this is not too bad at all, I have to
And
admit.
you can't see because I got the back. That was just.
Crawl into this thing and get settled in.
Sorry. I forgot to. Anyway. We were reacting to this.
This actually does look like a pretty cool loft or studio for being under a bridge, I have to say. Like, I feel like I'm in a house.
That was an
right
oopsie doodle on my
See you
part. I'm
guys
sorry.
in the morning.
Hey, here comes the time lapse. That was pretty cool, to be honest with you.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's pretty smooth sleep last night. I was warmer than expected. I know that heater turned off in the middle of the night sometime when it ran out of propane, and the sleeping bag did a good job, despite being so ominously thin looking. It's rated to -7 Celsius. Yeah, I think it would have trouble with that, but right around freezing, around 32 Fahrenheit, 0 Celsius, it's pretty good. No complaints there. But I gotta get out of here because I got a fridge getting delivered today, so I gotta be around when that shows up. So probably I'm just gonna take some of the valuables here. I'll leave the TV because those are cheap, but I'll bring the power pack, a few other things, and I'll come back later to take this all down. So let's let the day begin. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be just fine to leave everything here until tomorrow, because
It's been here for weeks, and nobody has noticed or said anything. I did put up a little bit of a video that I was under a bridge yesterday onto Instagram, but
yeah, I don't do Instagram.
I didn't show the outside of it, so nobody's really going to know where this is, and I have trouble seeing it. We were checking on it if it was still here, like it'd been up for a week, and drove down the highway trying to see, couldn't see it. I thought it got taken down, but it was just blended in so good. I didn't have these bottom parts on yet, so it was just that same color underneath, tucked away in the corner. Nobody's gonna see anything. Okay, so just waiting for a ride. Scott will come pick me up shortly. I'll get out of here, but we'll be back later to take this thing apart, maybe even in the cover of darkness, because we don't want any issues, let alone situations. And it gets pretty quiet in the middle of the night around here, so that's still nobody out there. All right. Ah, yeah. Oh no, the fork down there. Yeah, no, that looks all right. Nobody's gonna see that. But we'll be back to take down later. So hopefully nobody goes in there and steals the TV or the mattress. Oh, it was a little frosty last night too. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, there's the man. Okay, we'll be back in a sec for that stuff.
And you can't really see it.
Back under the cover of darkness to get this stuff taken apart. Looks like it's still there. There weren't any problems, but we're gonna go. Yeah, it's the busiest possible time. There was nobody on the road until we started doing this. Oh well. Whole thing comes down pretty quick and easy. Shouldn't people be in bed? There's church tomorrow. Just looks like we're stealing part of the bridge. Nothing to worry about. We're gonna go on that. Yeah, good idea. That side. It's all been taken down. Not a moment too soon. But of course all the traffic stops now. But thanks everybody for watching. Please consider subscribing.
Yeah, he does.
And I got a cool one I'm working on next. See you guys later.
I mean, this is his channel. He does like the stealth camping stuff all the time. And he like builds these like really interesting things to camp in. And it's a very chill video to watch, and he's like gets almost to like thing that you're going to be sitting there going, hey, you're going to get caught. And it's always interesting. No, it's just, I mean, I think the viral one that kind of got his like channel to explode is when he camped in Roundabout. Everybody's like, oh, that's cool. That's a great idea. All that stuff. And I'm trying to, he's like done these fort camping and all this stuff. I'm trying to find it. It costs his channel. It was a roundabout. Yeah, it's this one right here. That's got 10 million views. And it's a very chill channel. If you just like want to have like a video in the background, it's kind of interesting to watch. I'll recommend it. It's always a good, relaxing videos. I like things I can just kind of relax to. You know, let's kind of see.
Well, here we are again. back out here.
I want to know if this worked.
In the area where I filmed my last video. That video did very well, and I'd just like to say thank you to everybody that watched that video.
It's got 1 million views.
Left comments and gave me the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. I really do appreciate it. Temperature's still coming down. Not too much longer. We'll be able to snuggle in here and get some lighting going. I've got a couple of thermometers. We'll check temperature inside and outside. You hear the coyotes? It's almost 35 degrees in here. It's 29.5 outside. It's pretty cozy. I mean, to be honest, it's the side on the ground, especially, is. I mean, I'm perfectly fine right now. When it gets colder, I will turn the video back on. And a couple of really good homemade, like a cereal bar kind of thing. I'll probably save one of these for breakfast though. Very cozy in here. Then outside, the relative humidity is actually lower in here than it is outside too. That's odd.
I'm more interested in seeing how he...
I'm fairly warm. I mean, I wish at this point, you know, I kind of wish I had, you know, like a small blanket or something on my back, and my side touching the ground is actually pretty warm. But my top side, I'm getting a little chilly. Part of that's probably because I've made some room in here to film, so it's a little bigger of a space. But it's definitely cold, but it's not unbearable yet. You can feel the temperature is dropping, and we've got a ways to go until morning. I'm getting pretty tired though. Yeah, I did put my hood up, and I've been sitting here with this up.
He's saying about like a 5 degree difference.
You can see there's still almost a 5 degree spread, but not quite. Got very, very hungry. But I think we've got enough light out there to film, so my feet are really cold. I need to get up and move around. Feeling a little cramped up, so we'll get up in a minute here, I think, and go.
Probably have to go to the bathroom too.
Keep the old door down. Well, made it to daylight. The light I had up last night, cold. Alright, let's try and wrap this up before my battery completely dies. No tools, no fire, no wood. Freezing temperatures. How did this shelter hold up overnight? Honestly, it wasn't that bad. I think people would be very surprised at how well this grass and this reed material will actually insulate you. Was it really comfortable? No. Was it cold? Yeah. Did I sleep a lot? No, not really. But it wasn't terribly uncomfortable. And if you ever do find yourself in a situation with no tools and very little materials, I think it's a viable option for survival. Not for camping, survival shelter. Now, with just a few items that you typically carry in a survival pack, I think you'd actually be pretty comfortable in there. I hope you liked the video.
Let's see if he did anything else. It's interesting concept. Let's see. The last time he put up something, so I don't know if he's active anymore. I don't think he really. I mean, yeah, I don't think he's uploading. It's just interesting. The whole crash software thing is interesting. Anyway. Surviving a snowstorm in a cardboard shelter on a sled.
On days I had no money and I was starving, this was my last resort hack to get me by. I would load up on creamers and chocolate powder because you could mix it with water or coffee and it would give you some extra calories. And it would give me just enough in my stomach where I wasn't so hungry I couldn't move around and find food. And this was one of the little things I did to survive. Follow for more. On days I had no money.
Okay. That's interesting. Concept. Alright, let's see.
Gather around, children, because mommy's trying more disturbing candy. Starting with this black olive soda.
Yeah!
And yeah, I forgot to refrigerate it, so unfortunately it's lukewarm. Cheers. Oh. Yes, this is mildly horrifying, but it's honestly not as bad as I thought it would be. It's a little bit briny and oily, but overall it's a pretty mild flavor.
Why would you do this to yourself?
If I added some vodka and ice to this, 3.9 out of 10. Next up, we have the infamous mac and cheese candy canes.
Ooh, why?
That stinks. Don't question me on this, but this smells like earwax. Ooh. That tastes like Stouffer's mac and cheese if you dumped maple syrup in it. They smell so rancid, but they're not quite as bad as the salmon candy canes I tried. Archie McPhee, I rebuke you. 3 out of 10. These little hairs are annoying me. Next, we have a cherry flavored dill pickle from Alamo Candy Co.
Why? Why?
Why is it dented? If you guys have watched this whole series, you know that Alamo Candy Co makes those evil little sour pickle balls. So I fear them. Hey Siri, what are the side effects of too much red 40? That is scary. Quite a juicy pickle. It's very sour and vinegary. It's really only a slight cherry flavor, but there's a flavor in this and the sour pickle balls that's really bothering me and I can't quite put my finger on it. I'm just not getting dill pickle at all and the cherry flavor just does not go. 4 out of 10. Fingers are completely stained, by the way. This is maple bacon flavored saltwater taffy.
Okay, that doesn't sound so bad. Okay, now eat it. Just put the whole thing in your mouth. Well, maybe what's the worst gonna happen? Yeah, okay.
I actually think that's really good. Perfect, soft and chewy texture. I like that the flavor is more maple forward, but then there's just a hint of like a toasty bacon flavor. And it's not your typical dog foody artificial bacon flavor either. It's really nice. This is by Taffy Town, by the way. I'm gonna go 8.6 out of 10. And let me know what I should try next. Gather around.
Yeah, but don't do that. This viral idea made Costco bigger than McDonald's. What? Eggs in a cup. Bread in a can. I had bread in a can. It's not all that. Cash in 200 pounds of aluminum. 2,000 pounds of aluminum. Okay.
Come with me as I cash in this trailer full of aluminum cans. Muscle milk, almonds, beef jerky.
Where do you take?
Do you think we have? How many pounds?
I say 1,800.
1,800. Altars. Altars. Yeah, should we switch to the aluminum rim business?
We'd have to take them off vehicles, and there's a lot of parking lots with a lot of aluminum rims in it.
15,980 pounds.
Total weight.
You ready?
Let's hit it. It's the rig that got ran over. Dropper.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a lot of cans. That's a lot of cans. I'm interested in how much money they made off of it. And how long it took to get it all out of the trailer. Depending how long it take them out, to the amount of money they made recycling all that, I don't know if it's really worth it, to be honest with you.
Look at that beautiful aluminum.
Uh-huh.
Got some stragglers.
That's where the pile was.
Yep.
That's how much we brought in.
That's pretty good. We did that pretty quick too.
Every can counts.
Did that in 23 minutes.
Have it
Huh.
working out all winter. We'll weigh in. That was a workout.
I'm ready for a shower.
Exactly 2,000 pounds.
That's a pretty good load. That's our best load.
I think it is. Best load.
What is it? Is it our best load?
I think it's our best load.
I think we got a best load.
2,020 pounds. $1,515.
Woo! Are we going to Disney World, Dad?
Not this time, but maybe next time.
Yeah!
So you just basically need about 2,000 pounds of aluminum cans to make $1,000. And considering how much you will have to work to get that, I don't know if it's worth it, to be honest with you. Let's see. I'm always curious about the Japanese food.
Things in Japan that seem strange but are actually genius. First, if it's your first time in Japan and you feel an earthquake while inside a tall building, you might panic. But oddly, everyone around you stays calm. That's because buildings in Japan are designed to sway, not stay rigid. This helps them absorb the shaking and prevents cracks or collapse during earthquakes. Next, some candies in Japan have numbers from 1 to 5 on the packaging. It's not just decoration. Those numbers indicate how hard the candy is to chew. The smaller the number, the softer it is. The bigger the number, the harder and longer lasting it becomes. So you can choose based on your preference. Lastly, here's something pretty unique. In Japan, it's not just women who buy sanitary pads. Some men use them too, but for different reasons. In situations like crowded trains or busy work environments where going to the restroom isn't always possible, there are discreet single-use urine bags that can be used without being noticed. It's considered normal because it helps maintain cleanliness and convenience. Things in Japan that seem strange but are actually
Didn't really need to know
genius.
the last part, to be honest with you. Didn't really need to know the last part. Didn't need to know. Didn't need to know. Okay. Didn't really need to know that last part. Anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm sorry for that part in there where I was on the be right back screen. Kind of missed a lot. You just heard me talking, but it also probably saves me from a copyright. To be honest with you. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Leave a like or dislike. Either way helps me. And a comment. It helps me with the YouTube algorithm and gets my channel promoted. Also, subscribe and hit the notification bell. I need to stop saying that about the like and dislike and comment thing, because ever since I start saying that, people have stopped commenting and liking and disliking thing. But anyway. But yeah. I will be doing the Feel Good stream tomorrow. And we're going to be looking at a bunch of VTuber clips. I got about 20 some odd VTuber clips, I think. I compiled over the last week or so. Almost 2 weeks, actually. Let me do a quick check, and I can tell you how many. See, playlist. Where are you? All right. I got 15 videos Thursday. Once again, if you join my Discord server, you can like submit clips for the Feel Good stream. Also make suggestions for VTuber highlights if you want to do that. So you can find a link to my Discord server in the description of my streams, and you can come over and help the community grow and become active on my Discord server. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow morning. If I do, it'll be Restore Your Island. That's sort of my like go-to morning game stream. Is chill and relaxing. I can just yap about stuff. I gotta be in the mood to yap about stuff. But yeah, tomorrow is the Feel Good stream. I'll see you then. Until then, just be good to each other and yourself. And I'll see you tomorrow for the Feel Good stream.